And good evening and welcome in to Fayetteville, Tennessee, where we get set for basketball action here tonight as the Rockets and Lady Rockets on the road taking on the Tigers and Lady Tigers of Fayetteville City. Good evening, Troy Cashin, soon to be joined by Noble Mays, our production engineer, as always, Mr. Jay Schillig, and our cameraman, Mr. Taylor Williams, here tonight. And, of course, we have to, before we go any further, we have to brag on Taylor just a little bit. Taylor is our Forrest High School salutatorian this year. So he has improved our IQ tremendously by being on our broadcast here. We want to thank Taylor for being with us and certainly have enjoyed him this year. We wanted to brag on him just a little bit more before we get going here tonight. Game-wise, should be a good one here tonight. Fayetteville's record not that good. It's 4-15, but don't let the record fool you. They own 2 wins over Cascade, December the 6th, 68-66, January 28th, not that long ago, 57-54 over the Lady Champs, and they have a number of close losses thrown in. So that record a little bit deceiving here tonight as they take on the Lady Rockets, who come in with an overall mark of 13-11. Lady Tigers, they are coached by Fitzgerald Hopkins. Lady Rockets, they are coached by Mr. John Wild, assisted by Miss Taylor Tucker, but she's not available tonight as she is under the weather. So if she's watching, definitely want to send her some get well wishes tonight and hope she is back on the bench on Friday. We're going to talk about Friday in just a few moments. That, of course, the end of the regular season, and it will be a very important game for both the Rockets and the Lady Rockets as we will set up that district tournament picture for you. First of all, we'll take a commercial timeout, and then we'll return here on TC Sports 1. At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The mayor, board of aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Horton State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I...
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin. If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude!
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
Moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage. Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or sell your existing home, experience matters. You need a realtor versed in handling everything from a multiple offer situation to negotiating the best price for a seller. With 35 plus years of experience, you need Vicki Kane on your side to help navigate your way. She works with buyers and sellers in all price points in Middle Tennessee, and she'll use that experience to simplify the process and make it hassle-free for her clients. Give her a call at 931-580-5924. That's Vicki Kane with Buddy Tankersley Realty and Auction. And welcome back here to Fayetteville High School as we get set for game number 1 here tonight, pitting the Lady Rockets against the Lady Tigers. And we want to talk a little bit about Friday night. Very important. Not only is it senior night for the Rockets and Lady Rockets, but, of course, a lot on the line on Friday night. There are a couple of things that want to make sure that everyone kind of is aware of. Coach Wild, I think, is going to talk a little bit more about them when we interview him a little bit later on. But I want to get into some detail for you about the upcoming district tournament. Friday night, Community comes to Forrest. Normally, the way this is set up and with the way the records are on both the boys and the girls sides of the ledger, whoever wins those games on Friday night in the old formats should have hosted on Monday night in the play-in game, in that 4-5 game. But according to what we have understood, that game this year is slated to be played at Grundy County. Grundy County is slated to host all of the games, not just the semifinals and finals. They are slated to host the play-in game as well. But we will put a little asterisk beside that as well. Inclement weather expected over the weekend, quite possibly, especially on the mountain. I think both schools, Community and Forrest, are working in conjunction with each other to say, hey, we may not want to go up on the mountain on Monday night, especially if the conditions are not conducive to safety. So those games may actually be played at the higher seed. So if you're the Rockets and Lady Rockets, you both win on Friday night, you host, hopefully, those play-in games on Monday night. But there is still that possibility that you could have to go to Grundy County. If that's the case, those games will be played back-to-back just like a normal set of games. Girls would be played first, 6 o'clock start time. Boys would be played immediately following. Depending upon how it works out, if either Community won both games or Forrest won both games, same setup, it would be played 6 and 7:30 just like a normal game. But if they split, if, say, Lady Rockets win and the Vikings win, of course that boys game might be hosted at Unionville if everything works out, and the girls game would be hosted at Forrest. So you may have the same start times there. So we've got a little bit of time before Monday to kind of get that squared away. What they are hoping to do now, as most of us around here are, is to not have to make that trip to Grundy County on Monday night. But again, according to the bylaws of the district, that is exactly what is supposed to happen. But we'll find out more, and I'm sure we'll have a few more answers when we get to talk to the coaching staff on Friday. But that is where it stands right now. We could be headed to Grundy for those play-in games on Monday night. If so, we'll have those for you for the Lady Rockets and the Rockets on Monday night. We do want to remind you as well, we'll be the exclusive home for championship game coverage in District 9AA at Grundy County. They had reached out to us a couple weeks ago, asked if we would come and broadcast those games for them, and we, of course, have a great relationship with them. Happily jumped at the chance to be able to provide everyone with the opportunity to watch their teams, and that will, of course, take place on Saturday the 22nd. So we will definitely have the Lady Rockets and Rockets play-in games for you, and then, of course, as far as they will advance, hopefully we'll get to call them both on the championship Saturday on the 22nd, but we'll keep you apprised of more developments as they become available. With that being said, we'll take one final commercial break. We'll be back with the playing of your national anthem and your starting lineups here from Fayetteville.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital, your pets are not just patients, they are family. We lovingly care for pets and ensure their comfort during their visit. Just ask our Forrest mascot, Rocket. We offer preventative care, surgery, dentistry, internal medicine, boarding, and grooming services to help your pet feel and look their best. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to keep Rocket happy and healthy so he can cheer on his Forrest Rockets.
Don't try to be a do-it-yourself electrician. At Elite Electrical, our team of licensed professionals brings precision and care to every project. Whether it's residential upgrades or a light commercial installation, we've got you covered. From rewiring homes to installing energy-efficient lighting for businesses, our expertise shines through in everything we do. Trust Elite Electrical to power your world with safety and excellence. Elite Electrical, your trusted partner for quality electrical services.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek P. LLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year-round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek P. LLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
First Commerce Bank aims to provide communities with competitive banking products that meet our customers' needs. But we don't stop there. We strive to provide our banking products with superior and unparalleled customer service. First Commerce Bank's mission is to be the best at serving our customers one opportunity at a time. Call 931-364-7888 or come by our location at 4641 Nashville Highway. Our friendly staff is here to help you find products and banking services to suit your needs best. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And now over to our public address announcer for the introduction of our starting lineups and our national anthem.
Spectators are important in this process too. Fans can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Each fan is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this game at a high level of sportsmanship. Spectators can support their high school by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of the high school athletics. The TSSAA hopes you will enjoy this contest and support your athletes and your high school in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. At this time, would you please rise and children remove your hats for the national anthem. Josie Brown. And number 22, Bailey Stolnecker. And now your starting lineup for your Fayetteville Lady Tigers. Number 00, Elena Sheridan. Number 3, Tiaja Ewing. Number 10, Trisha Clark. Number 21, Hayden Marks. And number 30, Callie Morris.
And a quick recap of your starting lineups. First of all, for the Lady Rockets, a little different lineup tonight as Noble Mays joins us. It'll be Enlow Brown, Camry Warner, Sadie Smith, and Bailey Stallnecker getting the start tonight. For Fayetteville, Elena Sheridan, Tiaja Ewing, Caden Parks, Callie Morris, and Atricia Clark. Lady Rockets won the first meeting between the two teams on November the 25th, 39-36. As we said, the overall records, Lady Rockets 13-11, Fayetteville 4-15. But if you're just joining us, Lady Tigers own 2 wins over Cascade.
That's huge. That is huge.
Lady Tigers control the tap, and Noble, they have only 2 subs, so depth will be a factor tonight for the Lady Tigers.
First time we seen them, they had 3, I believe.
Yes, they lost a player, 1 due to attrition, and their boys have lost even more. I think they're dressing only 9 now. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Out front, Clark gives away to Ewing. Ewing had 16 in the first game. She is definitely a threat with the ball in her hands. Out front, Clark with it. Gives it up to Sheridan, gets it right back, ball poked away, and here comes Stallnecker already. Bailey all the way under, and she'll draw the foul. No, they call her for the travel first.
And that's one of those cases where the Euro step to Euro, and I'm going to tell you the truth, we won't get off pace, but I used to struggle sometime with that Euro step myself.
That wasn't a struggle in the old days. That was a travel. To the bucket, shot put up and in. Good penetration there by Clark. Clark had only 4 in the first meeting. Gets the Lady Tigers on the board first here, just underway from Fayetteville. In low out front, Fayetteville giving chase. Give it up, Brown. Looking for some help now as Fayetteville really pushing them away from the basket. Stallnecker open underneath. They missed her there for a minute.
They pushing them at half court, T-Roy. That's different than away from the basket.
Yeah, somebody's going to be open. You just got to really work the ball against this because they're coming hard with the trap. In low, 3 ball on the way, got it. She has absolutely shot the lights out of the course of the last 5 or 6 games, Noble.
And we talked about it last time they had a matchup at home, T-Roy. Didn't have a good shooting night, so shooters just keep shooting.
Quick shot from Fayetteville, and that one will go. The 3 from Caden Parks. And the Lady Tigers retake the lead at 5-3. Again, here comes the trap. Warner gives it up in low. In the corner, Smith was open. They couldn't get it to her. Tried to get it inside, poked away by Parks and picked up by Ewing on the turnover. Fayetteville in transition. Quick 3 again, good. Back-to-back 3s by Caden Parks. And the Lady Tigers have taken a quick 8-3 lead, Noble.
I don't remember them shooting that effectively, T-Roy, when they played them last.
They did not. In low open, shot no good. Rebound battle for Stallnecker. Takes it away, puts it up and in. Bailey Stallnecker, right place, right time. Stallnecker with a steal on the bucket.
She earned an opportunity to get in the starting lineup, T-Roy.
Most definitely. She has played so well, and her defense has been a difference maker. Trying to answer with the 3 on the other end, no good. In low with a great box out. She'll clear the rebound, and here we go the other way. Smith fakes and penetrates, gives way now to Warner. Lady Rockets move it around. Smith, open 3, bang. Sadie Smith continues her torrid shooting. Noble, she has absolutely been on fire from 3. Ties the game at 8. Penetration inside Ewing. Shot no good. A rebound to Josie Brown. Warner head up into front court. Had it poked away momentarily. Gives it up to Enlow. She'll take a deep 3 and can it. Boy, they have shot the ball extremely well, and Fayetteville will take a quick timeout. We'll take it as well.
Moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
And welcome back. Lady Rockets have gotten off to a great start shooting the basketball. 3 threes already as they lead at 11-8. 4:41 left here, opening quarter. And Noble, this is another one of those, it's kind of an intimate setting, good for shooters.
Yes, indeed. A wide open court, T-Roy.
Parks, little crossover, shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Stallnecker. Noble, there are a lot of Fayetteville fans here disguised as empty seats tonight. There are not many Lady Tiger fans on hand.
That's cute, my man. You caught my attention with that one.
Brown had that one blocked. Rebound battle for, and let's see what we got. Jump ball situation to the Lady Rockets. Yeah, there were about maybe 10 fans there for a while, and there's not a whole lot more that have made their way in here.
You would think they would be more supportive of a small collection of athletes, T-Roy.
In low off the inbounds, fires from 3 in and out. Smith kept it alive, and Stallnecker runs it down. Brown gives it up now to Warner. Camry will direct traffic now. The reach in, no foul called. Out front, Smith. Fayetteville being aggressive now as the Kayla Brown is checked in for the first time, number 1. In low out front against Ewing. Picks up the dribble. Here comes the trap. Smith now with it. Sadie gives way now to Warner. Cross court in low. Thought about the 3. Steps away now to Brown. Gets it right back. Watch the pressure, Noble. You got to think that trap comes. You got somebody open. Stallnecker off the baseline. A little contact, no foul. Stallnecker got her own rebound, no good. Smith now with a foul, and she'll be fouled. Crashing the glass of the Lady Rockets, and they'll be rewarded with a trip to the line from Sadie Smith.
Persistent down there, T-Roy. Just stayed with it and got 2 additional shot opportunities on that possession.
Sadie Smith steps to the stripe, toss on the way, got it. Sadie, the sophomore, as Anna Rabin now will check in, the senior replacing Bailey Stallnecker, and do have news to pass along. Noble was talking with Coach Wild before the game. Kaylin Pope, of course, has not dressed these last few games. She did have an MRI, fractured elbow, and also a torn muscle, so her season probably done.
Oh, man, I knew the little follow-up when I seen her in that brace couldn't have been good news.
Quick 3, this one way off the mark. Save back into the hands of Warner, and here go the Lady Rockets the other way. Camry against Ewing. With the dribble, Tiaja Ewing. Have to watch the basketball with her on you. Got a hand on that one as it's intercepted as it goes cross court. Quickly the other way. Morris puts it up and in. Callie Morris picks up the deflection and takes it coast to coast. 13-10 game. Here comes that trap. Warner steps through, gives it up now to Brown. Brown in the paint. Kick in low. Open 3. Too strong. Rebound tapped around, controlled by Ewing, who will race the other way. Tiaja Ewing tries to go inside to a cutting Clark, off her hands out of bounds. And back to the Lady Rockets. 2:26 left here, opening quarter from Fayetteville. Lady Rockets and the Lady Tigers here on TC Sports 1. We got a hold out front. Again, Noble, and that may be somewhat dictated tonight how they are able to apply the pressure by the number of fouls because they do not have a lot of depth.
Mathematically, I can understand that conversation, but before we get to the simple math of it, T-Roy, I'm just thinking about the conditioning of it. And I don't understand how they can go at this pace for the entire time of the game with only 2 subs.
Exactly. It will be tough. In low in the corner. Penetrates, cut off, gives it up now on the wing to Smith. Quick 3, bang! Sadie Smith with a hand in her face, Noble. That was a tough 3. Turn, fire, and score, Sadie Smith.
She worked hard to find a spot to be able to get in a lane where Enlow could see her.
She's got 8. Penetration, little scoop off the window, will not stay, but she'll go to the line. It's a Kayla Brown. Substitution getting set to check in for the Lady Rockets. or check that, for the Lady Tigers. The foul's going to go on Josie Brown, her first. Brown will step to the line for a pair here. Eyes the mark, first toss, no good. Brown will get another. Second one, this one no good as well. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Morris of Fayetteville. Another opportunity for the Lady Tigers. Ewing from the parking lot, no good. Rebound picked up by Brown and shoveled to Kinsley Enlow. Enlow quickly the other way. Kinsley. And we'll have a reach in as a little bit too good a defense coming down the floor on Zakayla Brown. Her first. Team's third, as it'll be Elena Sheridan back into the game for the Lady Tigers. Off the inbound, Smith inside, spins off the window and scores it. Nice little half hook off the glass, Noble. Beautiful job by Sadie Smith.
She posted up and turned around.
Clark steps between defenders. The ultra quickness there of Clark, able to create some space.
She seen a little split in the defense and took advantage of it.
Brown open, three on the way. Bottom from downtown. It's Josie Brown ringing the bell.
Good job by the senior Enlow pushing the ball, T-Roy, and going down to find the spot up shooter there, Brown.
And that's the thing. Brown went to the spot, was ready for the delivery, and got it off. Good job as well, as you said, by Enlow getting it to her. In the lane, tough between defenders as Clark. Shot no good, rebound pulled away, and here comes Enlow. Great opening quarter. Smith, spot up three. This one no good. And we got a couple of players crashing into each other down here. We'll have the foul, I believe, on Lady Rockets. It's going to go on Camry Warner. Warner had 14 in the first outing between these two squads. Stonecker back in, and she will give Raven a break. 42 seconds and counting here as they bring it in. Out front, Parks open, shot no good. Box out, no foul called over the back there. Looked like Morris may have reached over Brown. As she'll go under, reverse layup, good. Callie Morris with the hustle there, kept it alive. Final 20 seconds of the quarter. Lady Rockets by 7 at 21-14. Really good start here offensively for Forrest.
It certainly is. The shot is on tonight, T-Roy.
6 seconds left, got to get it up. Enlow fakes, baseline shot blocked away, and that's how we'll end this first quarter of action here in Fayetteville with your score. Lady Rockets 21 and the Lady Tigers 14. We'll be back.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming.
And while we got an opportunity, we're going to get the Lady Rocket cheerleaders here. As we definitely want to get a chance to watch them perform here tonight, so we'll take another break next time. And Miss Kendra Burkett, Miss Rhonda Armstrong have to be proud of the cheerleaders. They have performed all season long, and we're happy to be on the road sometimes when we get a chance to watch them perform.
And I'm not sure. I know that I know each one of the school programs have fundraisers and things, but it seems like the ladies, every time we get a chance to see them, and maybe have some new uniforms or something of that nature. So whomever's taking real good care of making sure that they have the funds they need for their athletics is doing an excellent job as well.
In quarter number one, the Lady Rockets 5 3-pointers in that opening quarter. Smith with 2, Enlow with 2, and Josie Brown with 1. That en route to a 21-point first quarter and a 7-point lead. Noble, the pressure from Fayetteville, the Lady Rockets are able to identify, and when they have passed out of that double team, they found the open shooter. Ewing down the lane, and she'll draw a foul. Tiaja Ewing held scoreless in that opening quarter.
And she has the ability to penetrate. They have 2 quick guards. If you talked about it quite often there with Clark, but they have 2 quick guards, and you certainly cannot leave a crease for either one of them.
Ewing's first is good. Tiaja Ewing on the board here. as Stallnecker picks up the foul, her first. Ewing readies. Second one on the way. This one bouncing around and good as well. Tiaja Ewing on the board. Lead back down to 5 as the Lady Rockets have the basketball. Here comes that pressure. In low on the step through now with numbers. Kick it on a wing, Brown. Thought about it but didn't take it as she wanted to look inside to Stallnecker. Josie out front with it. Gives it up now to Inlow. Fayetteville settled back down a little bit of a zone as they kick it in the corner, Stallnecker. Brown back to Inlow. Open with the screen. 3-ball a little too strong. Stallnecker on the glass, poked away and stolen there by Fayetteville. Good reach in there by Caden Parks to knock it away. Ewing out front. Parks settles in from 3. No good. Rebound pulled away by Warner. Camry the other way. Leaves it with Inlow. Thought about the pull-up 3, but will give way now to Warner to set the offense. Camry Warner checking this defense out. 1-3-1 right now for the Lady Tigers. Inlow thought about it again. Out front, Warner being very patient here. Brown on the wing, back out front. Just continue to work it around. Camry backs it out. 5-second count is on. Picks up the dribble, tried to flip it to Stallnecker, but stepping in front was Parks all the way under. Puts it up, shot no good. Morris on the glass, her follow no good. Rebound, kicked out, and run down by Ewing. 2 Lady Rockets got a hand on it, Noble, but Ewing was quick enough to get there.
Lady Rockets fortunate that 2 points was not made. Lady Tigers had 2 close range shots at it.
Clark down the lane, puts it up and in on a tough penetration move. Tricia Clark now with 6, lead down to 3. Here comes the pressure, and on the step through, they're going to call the travel on Camry Warner.
T-Roy.
Coach Wild is having a little chat with the official as he comes by there.
He called a 30-second timeout also in the process.
He'll take a break. We'll take it as well.
Moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
And we return here to Fayetteville. 5:43 left here, second quarter. 21-18 Lady Rockets. The Fayetteville defense has been troublesome for the Lady Rockets at times here tonight, Noble.
They have, T-Roy. They was pressing them, pushing them all the way back to half court and making the offense start from a very difficult spot.
Along the baseline, knocked away by Stallnecker, picked up by Inlow. Here they come the other way. Inlow gets it inside. Stallnecker running the floor. She went baseline to baseline, Noble, and that's how you reward your big.
And not only reward your bigs that way, but when you go back and look at this game, T-Roy, you're going to see all night long Kinsley Inlow has been pushing the ball. She's going to have more assists than points tonight.
Sheridan in traffic. Gets it out with the dribble. Gives it up now to Clark. Cross court it goes, Ewing. May have gotten by with a travel. Kicks it back in the corner. Sheridan. Deep corner 3, no good. Rebound retrieved. Back out Ewing. Her 3 in and out. Good box out by Smith. Clears it now to Inlow. Kinsley looking to move. In front court. Out front to Warner. Now Inlow with it. Kinsley with the dribble between the legs now. Top of the circle. Morris tries to pick her up now. Brown. Josie into the paint. The runner poked away, and it'll be out of bounds and back to the Lady Rockets. But Noble, I saw something right there. What have you not seen her do before that she did right there and did it pretty well?
I think I've only seen that once in my life other than now. She put the ball on the floor, penetrated, went to the basket for the 2.
Yes. Nice job there. As if you're a shooter, Noble, we talked about this the last game, you got to give those defenders a little cause for hesitation into coming out and closing out on you hard.
And with Josie Brown doing that, it leads me to believe that Coach Wild and Coach Tucker had that conversation with her when they did film study. And I tell you what, she was extremely effective at it as well.
Yeah, got inside. So Kayla Brown's going to check back in for the Lady Tigers. Warner needs some help. Gives it in to Smith, gets it right back. She'll fire the quick jumper, no good. Stalnecker got a hand on it, but saved into the hands of Clark. Clark pushing it the other way in the paint, and we got a reach in on Josie Brown.
She'll put a defense on their heels, T-Roy.
Yeah.
Getting the rebound and pushing the ball, you certainly have to get back. If you anywhere guarding towards half court, somebody has to rotate back, expecting her to press the ball.
Addison Howes is going to check in for the first time, replacing Brown, who's picked up her second foul.
I thought they were in the shooting motion that time, T-Roy. We got to break that, believe.
Out front, Parks in traffic, lost the handle. It'll be out of bounds and back to Fayetteville. 4:16 left here, second quarter. 23-18 Lady Rockets. Underneath, picked up and put in. Parks, that was a needle thread there to get it to her, but Coach Wild's still not happy about that.
Yeah, she was able to take advantage of the Lady Rocket player on the floor.
Left side, it comes now to Smith. Sadie puts it on the floor now to Howes. Howes, another long and angular player. As this one off her foot, she goes, retrieves it in rear court, turnover, gives it back now to the Lady Tigers. Brown will check back in, as Fayetteville will play it inside front court. This one's been up and down thus far, and you would think with the numbers or lack thereof for Fayetteville, they might want to slow it down a little bit. Stalnecker knocks it away again, and we're going to have a foul on the reach-in by Zakayla Brown. Second on Brown.
That would be a good foul on Brown, T-Roy. We've seen Bailey Stalnecker turn defense into instant offense.
Noble, how many times have we seen that, though? I think that's already 3 steals for her.
I tell you what, I anticipate seeing it at least 3 more times for the night's over.
Smith on a wing. Gives it up front, Stalnecker. Turns the corner. She'll challenge Parks, puts it up and draws the foul.
That played to her perfection, to her strength, T-Roy. She got the ball. The way the pass was thrown to her, she was already going forward, T-Roy, and just able to catch and dribble.
Turned that corner quickly, and Parks picks up the foul. Stalnecker to the line. First toss in and out. It went all the way down and came out on her. Bailey with another free throw upcoming. Bailey Stalnecker, the freshman, second toss, bang. Stalnecker now with 5. 4-point game. Pressure now applied by the Lady Rockets. And we got to reach in on Camry Warner as Clark trying to come up the sideline. Camry picks up her second. Team's 4th now, as the next one will put the Lady Tigers into the bonus situation. Morris out front. Swinging around the perimeter, Clark with it. Cross court they go. Brown draws a double team, backs it out now. This is the longest we've seen Fayetteville hold it in a while, Nova.
It is, T-Roy. They've had some 3-point shots that have rimmed in and come out, T-Roy, so they very well could be in the lead by now.
Kick Brown, back out front to Morris. In the paint, Clark cannot get off the shot over Enlow. Brown off the baseline, pushes it up there, no good. Rebound pulled away by Smith. Sadie quickly into front court. Leaves it now with Warner on to Enlow. Kinsley. Good closeout there by Parks, as Enlow had a design on getting that 3 off.
And there was about 2 times in the first quarter that they didn't close out on it, and I didn't understand that at all.
Looking back door, Enlow with it. Gives it up now to Smith. Smith against Sheridan. Backs it out now with the dribble. Gets it right back. They'll reset the offense here.
Coaching staff for the Lady Tigers shut the back door down. They was calling for it.
Smith open on the wing. 3, bang. She is just about automatic right now. She is wearing it out. 13 for Smith and a timeout for the Lady Tigers.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek P. LLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year-round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek P. LLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
First Commerce Bank aims to provide communities with competitive banking products that meet our customers.
And welcome back. 27-20 ball game. Just under 2 minutes left here, second quarter in Fayetteville. Lady Tigers with the basketball as they'll bring it into front court. Sheridan. They get it across now. Morris out top. Parks has been the outside shooter that they have had to watch thus far. Sadie Smith on the other end, Noble, absolutely killing it from three.
Coach Wild told you she's an excellent ball player, T-Roy, and she hadn't done anything but prove him correct.
Well, confidence just exudes from her now. She gets off to a good start as she did here tonight. Noble, she stepped into that three beautifully, and she didn't have a lot of space. A couple of those, she had defenders coming at her, and she was able to drill them.
And I tell you what, T-Roy, we talked about it earlier in the
nice penetration by Zakayla Brown off the window.
They left a lane there for T-Roy. Keep an eye on Sadie Smith. We talked about who would come in early in the season and be an extra third shooter. Sadie Smith done worked herself way up that ladder.
Stallnecker off the baseline, little 5-footer good. Bailey Stallnecker now with 7. That's a part of her game, Noble, that she is beginning to expand. She just keeps working, and that's the thing. You can see her getting better in different aspects of the game.
Coach Wild and Coach Tucker have 5 offensive players out there right now, offensive-minded.
Morris from 3. This one no good. Long rebound. Brown trying to box out. Was able to knock Zakayla Brown out of the way and pick it up. 35 seconds left here. Let's see what the Lady Rockets elect to do. Camry Warner turns the corner with the dribble. Back out front now to Smith. 25 seconds and counting. If you're Sheridan, you got to feel like you got to step out on Smith.
You should. Coaching staff should be telling her that.
She went under the screen, and that was going to give Sadie some room. 12 seconds left here in the quarter. Out front, knocked away. Warner gets it back now with 7. Gives it up to Smith between defenders. Sadie, little runner, left it short. Out of bounds and back to Fayetteville with 2 seconds left. Let's see. I'm sure Warner will just stand up here just to make her throw it in. Picked up. Shot at the buzzer. No good. And I think we're going to have a foul. Stallnecker coming out, trying to get a hand up, and there wasn't a lot of contact there, Noble, but a lot of times you won't see that at the end of a half, but they called it there.
T-Roy, let's also be clean. There was contact.
Yeah.
And you got to keep in mind the ref has been asked to protect the shooter.
That's one of those things you say is a learning experience, and
yes.
I'm sure Coach Wild is going to talk to Stallnecker about that as the second toss by Clark is good. She got 3, of course, fouled from half court as 2 of 3 for Clark to end the half. And that's how we will close this first half of action here in Fayetteville with your score. Lady Rockets 29 and the Lady Tigers 24.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek P. LLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year-round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek P. LLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
First Commerce Bank aims to provide communities with competitive banking products that meet our customers' needs. But we don't stop there. We strive to provide our banking products with superior and unparalleled customer service. First Commerce Bank's mission is to be the best at serving our customers one opportunity at a time. Call 931-364-7888 or come by our location at 4641 Nashville Highway. Our friendly staff is here to help you find products and banking services to suit your needs best. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for all your outdoor power equipment and rental equipment needs. Locally owned and operated here in Middle Tennessee. With 3 locations in Murfreesboro, Lewisburg, and Chapel Hill, we have dozens of rental equipment, including full-size and mini skid loaders, excavators, and more. We also offer deliveries so you don't have to worry about moving the machine yourself. Just let our team bring what you need right to you. Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for outdoor power and equipment rental. Stop by one of our 3 locations or visit us at mactn.com.
And welcome back here at halftime as the Lady Rockets lead by 5 here at the break, 29-24. And we are joined at halftime by Rocket assistant coach, Mr. Barry Loyal, and one of the leading scorers and defenders for the Rockets this year, one of the leading rebounders. We are joined by Andrew Myers. And coming down the stretch, when we were talking to Coach Rumley, he was talking about the last 4 games of the season. You guys had teams that you felt like that in the game number 1, they got away with a win. You wanted to reverse the tables this time around. You've already taken care of Culleoka. You get a chance here tonight. Talk about that opportunity.
Well, I think it's like, well, since we've already played them once, like we know what they're about, so we can kind of like game plan even better for it. And like, we've gotten better since we first played them, so we feel like we're even more prepared than we've ever been.
Andrew, I want to talk to you a little bit about your emergence this year. It seems like now you've really come on both ends of the floor, been a valuable scorer, and your defense has been great all season long. But talk about it. It seems like your confidence level has just gotten better and better throughout the season.
Yes, sir. I've just during the off season of last year, I put in work in the gym, hours and hours of it. I just wanted to really step up my game, and I wanted to be a very good defender on the floor too, because I know I'm planning to try to go to college to play basketball, and I know that college coaches, they really want a player who will sit down and defend the ball, not just score. So I try to make sure I focus on both aspects of the floor.
Coach Loyal, for you coming in, you've talked about how nice it is. These guys work so hard and have been so easy to coach. Just talk about the adjustments, and we've talked about, seeing teams from game 1 to game 2. Talk about how much better these guys have played second time around.
Yeah, I mean, from about the middle of the season on, we've made some – you can see it on film. We go back and watch the first time we played these guys and the first time we played Culleoka. We rewatched a little bit of that as a team, and it was like, who are them guys out there? Who is that team out there? Because we made so much progress. Like we've talked about it numerous times as a group, like this is the time of the year where you want to be playing your best basketball. I mean, obviously winning is important early in the season, but right now is when it's the most important. I mean, for us, this is March Madness, so it's that time of the year to be playing well.
You get a chance to, on Friday night at home, get a chance to move into that 4 spot. That's got to be big for you too.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking forward to that. We want to build a little bit tonight, and then obviously Friday night be able to continue to just be better than we were tonight. And, like we talked, we're working towards that following Monday, when it's do or die, so to speak, when you want to be playing your best. And obviously Friday's a step towards doing that.
What areas do you feel like you've improved in the most this season?
Well, I feel like defensively we finally have, we've given up some easy stuff, every once in a while. That's just a breakdown that happens. But I feel like as a whole group, we've improved drastically. I mean, we've got individual guys like Andrew and Matthew's done a good job on the basketball, but even as a whole group, we've taken numerous charges here lately in games, and that's a sign that, you're playing team basketball.
Yeah, and that's always, and when we talk about that, that's one of the toughest things to do How do you draw that up? I mean, what do you do to practice taking charges in practice? I know there's some different philosophies on that, but how do y'all do that?
I mean, we did it early one time in the year, about midway through the year, just, simulating the charge and a bump, and then falling back, keeping your head off the floor, and all those kinds of things. And it is a hard thing to practice. I think it's a mentality more than anything. I'm going to step in front of this because I know it's unselfish.
Yeah.
And you got to be that way. And so we've developed that a little bit, and we've gotten better at it.
Andrew, for you, saying you want to go to college and play at the next level, for you, what do you think your strengths are right now, and where are some areas that you want to spend some extra time in the offseason to improve for next year?
Well, my strengths right now, I like to call myself like a flex post. Like I can post people up, and then if I need to, I can step out and make them guard me on the perimeter. I need to work on my ball handling, though. I need to work on my passing and really stay on, like, being able to get super close to defenders and not be blown by. I'd love to be able to do that, but I know that's a whole lot of hard work that I'm going to have to do, but I'm willing to do it.
Got to ask one more question for you. What's the most fun? What do you enjoy most about being on the floor?
Just getting to play, honestly. And I love defense. I love rebounding. It's easy for me. I like doing that. I love it when I get to guard somebody and I get to keep them in front of me because it just gets me pumped up. But it's, to sum it all up, just being able to play in general.
Andrew, Coach, thank you so much for joining us here at halftime. We'll look forward to seeing some big things from you tonight.
Thank you, Troy.
All right. With that, we will take a break, and we'll be back with second half action here on TC Sports 1.
Welcome to Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for all your outdoor power equipment and rental equipment needs. Locally owned and operated here in Middle Tennessee. With 3 locations in Murfreesboro, Lewisburg, and Chapel Hill, we have dozens of rental equipment, including full-size and mini skid loaders, excavators, and more. We also offer deliveries, so you don't have to worry about moving the machine yourself. Just let our team bring what you need right to you. Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for outdoor power and equipment rental. Stop by one of our 3 locations or visit us at mactn.com.
And welcome back as we get set for the second half. We'll give you a quick rundown of your scoring totals in the first half. For the Lady Rockets, Kinsley Enlow with 6 in the first half. Josie Brown with 3. Sadie Smith, big first half for her, 3 threes amongst her 13 points. And Bailey Stallnecker with 7 as she has her first start of the season tonight. For Fayetteville, Zakayla Brown with 2 points at halftime. Tiaja Ewing with 2. Caden Parks with 8. It is Callie Morris with 4. And Atricia Clark with 8 at halftime for the Lady Tigers. 29-24. Lady Rockets and Noble, if you win here tonight, if you're the Lady Rockets, you assure yourself of a winning regular season. They would go to 14-11 no matter what happens on Friday. They, of course, would assure a winning record. And, I think most Lady Rocket fans would have, if you said before this season, if we didn't play the season and you would take a winning season, I think most people would have been like, hey, we'll take it. But I think most folks now have been amazed at just how good this group has been at growing throughout the season. There is going to be a lot to look forward to, and I think we're on the tip of the iceberg right now for the Lady Rockets as to how good they can be.
What I heard there, T-Roy, was some expectations. Maybe the expectations coming in might not have been that high, but they exceeded expectations.
They definitely have.
And now that you've seen what they can do, you now can raise those expectations.
Ball knocked away. Clark ends up with it. In transition, puts it up and in. The turnover leads to instant offense. And Fayetteville, out of the locker room, scores the first bucket. Warner now into front court, center of the floor. Camry all the way under, puts it up and in. Warner on the scoreboard for the first time tonight, coast to coast for Camry.
I'm glad to see that, T-Roy. What I was missing on my stat sheet was Warner not only in the scoring column, but taking advantage of penetration.
Back door, Lady Rockets, one of the few times that they will lose a player defensively. They lost Ewing, and she snuck back door for the bucket.
They're picking up 90 feet, T-Roy.
Lady Rockets get it center of the floor, but Camry traveled with the basketball as she was trying to turn the corner, and she saw what was about to be Nova, but drug that foot before she got started with the dribble there, and it goes back to Fayetteville now, who trails by only 3. Just underway here, third quarter. 31-28 game.
At full court press, T-Roy, they're giving them about 2 or 3 feet to get the ball in, and after that, they just come in with all-out pressure.
The screen, Clark, little hesitation dribble. Kicks it back out front. Parks gathers it. Shot short. Rebound pulled away by Smith. Good defense there by the Lady Rockets.
Yes, indeed. Very difficult shot in the penetration that time by Parks.
Smith on a wing. Sadie with the dribble against Sheridan. Kick in the corner. In low. Spot up 3. Bang! Kinsley in low with her third triple of the night. Lead back to 6.
Go back and look at that one on your screen, T-Roy. She didn't get the shot pass in the best place. She had to take it from the side and then put it up and shoot. Excellent job.
Little bump by Sadie Smith as Morris trying to go baseline. First on Sadie. First team foul for the Lady Rockets here in the third quarter. Out front, Clark with it. Gives way now to Ewing. Puts it on the floor. Runner with a left hand, no good. Ball knocked around, and we're going to have it go the Lady Rockets' way. They say it's on the inline off of Caden Parks. Here comes the pressure again. Immediate trap, and the ball poked away. And they will say deflected off the hand of Enlow. It'll go back to the Lady Tigers. So Fayetteville's defense giving the Lady Rockets a little difficulty here to open this third quarter.
I'm like Enlow, T-Roy. I don't think she touched that one.
Out front, Clark thought about it. Now needs some help. Cross court it comes. Sheridan. Now Ewing from 3. This one no good. Good box out there by the Lady Rockets, and they're going to call Enlow for the foul here. That was a terrible call. Enlow had great position, had her boxed out, and she has ended up being tagged for the foul. That was a weak call. Parks gets it back, shot no good. Brown will clear it. Here comes Warner. Camry with a dribble. Cross court Brown. Gives it right back. Warner now will set the offense. Bailey Stallnecker turns the corner. Stallnecker puts it up and in. That's something that they don't count on. Stallnecker is relentless when she gets the dribble. She's coming north-south.
The Lady Tigers apparently didn't do a scouting report, T-Roy.
Shot put up by Clark. It bounces around and bounces home. She's got a dozen. Lead back to 6. Ball knocked away in rear court. Ewing picks it up to the left hand, puts it up and in. Tiaja Ewing now with 6. Pressure again. Warner off the inbounds, gives it up now. Smith with numbers. Sadie center of the floor to Stallnecker. All the way under, puts it up and draws the foul. Foul on Parks. That'll be her second, and it will send Stallnecker to the line for a pair. Smith had the option that time. Stallnecker coming on her right a little bit closer to the glass, or she could have kicked it deep left corner to Brown. Got it to Stallnecker, who put it up and drew the foul. First toss by Bailey, no good.
And Troy, that goes back to being able to break that press that time. And fortunately, Camry Warner was able to get her head up and see Sadie Smith over on the left wing over there.
Stallnecker's second is good. Bailey now in double figures with 10. Lead is 5. Quickly, Fayetteville in front court. No, well, this has been a fast-paced game, but relatively foul-free.
It has been, I know you were counting the fouls for the Lady Tigers to figure out if they would be able to have this through the attrition.
Morris knocked away by Warner. Ball on the floor picked up by Sheridan, and now we've got Enlow, who will be called for the reach-in. Kinsley with a couple of fouls here early in the third quarter. She didn't like that call in the least bit. I like the surprise face. That would be the best one I've seen in a while.
Well, she's had that twice here in the last 2 minutes, T-Roy.
Fayetteville will play it in underneath their own bucket. Cross-court pass. Clark traveled with it. Faked, and then went to put it on the floor without the dribble. She travels and turns it over to the Lady Rockets.
Clark has a look on her face as well, T. Roy. So these officials, they got their work cut out tonight with the ladies.
Smith against the pressure. Sadie out of the double team to Warner. Kick to Brown. One dribble back up top now. Warner to set the offense. Brown running the baseline up top to Enlow. Warner to Smith. 4.5 left. Sadie. Kick to Warner. Camry out front. Enlow. Long three. Got it. Kinsley Enlow with a bucket, and we're going to have a foul here as Stallnecker, they were trying to box her out of the way. Fayetteville's going to pick up a foul, so the bucket is good by Enlow, and the Lady Rockets are going to get the basketball back as the foul goes on Parks. And Noble, that is now 3 on Parks.
And that's huge because of who it is, T-Roy.
Yes.
There's about 3 players for the Lady Tigers that they don't really stand a chance of going through this whole contest and being effective if they're not on the court. And Parks is certainly at the top of that list.
Enlow backs it out with a dribble. Kinsley into the corner. Smith, spot up 3. High arcing jumper, no good. Long rebound run down by Ewing. Ewing quickly on the move. Stallnecker there to pick her up. Gets it back. Ewing inside. Bits between defenders, puts it up and in. Tiaja Ewing now beginning to show her wares as she's got 8 here. 6 of them coming here in the third quarter. Halfway through this third quarter. Smith just inside the arc, little 15-footer good. Nice little give and go there as Smith, the recipient, she's got 15 quick timeout taken. We'll take it as well.
At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving.
And welcome back. 3 Lady Rockets already in double figures, Noble. Sadie Smith with 15 tonight. Kinsley Enlow with 12, and Bailey Stallnecker with 10 thus far. Lady Rockets lead it by 8, 42-34. Just under halfway through this third quarter of action here.
Enlow and Smith, fresh off of that pick and roll there, T-Roy. Excellent job of setting the screen by Sadie Smith and then rolling off and getting a nice pass from Enlow and knocking it down.
The other thing you'd love to see happen is Parks pick up that 4th personal if you're a Lady Rocket fan. As you said, Noble, there are a few players, they only have 7, and they can't afford to lose Parks. Kick from the corner, Sheridan 3, no good. Rebound kicked around, Parks got it back. Morris now with it. Another opportunity here for the Lady Tigers. Smith kept it alive, but Parks was able to reel it in. Clark gets downhill, and we've got a hold. It's going to be on Camry Warner. That'll be 3 now on Camry. She becomes the first Lady Rocket to pick up her 3rd. As Brown is going to check back in for Fayetteville. Give Sheridan a break. Off the inbounds on the wing, Brown. Now Ewing will get it back. Ewing and Clark have been really difficult to keep them out of the paint, Noble. They're very good with the penetration.
You called them, T-Roy. Ewing, Clark, and then add Parks to that. That's all the offense they have. So they're going to have a very difficult time if Parks end up on the bench with 5 fouls.
Clark, a little hesitation. Tries to take it in against Smith. Spins in the lane, had it blocked by Stallnecker, but Bailey will pick up the foul. Bailey's 2nd. Bailey's like, oh, turn into me. It is not going to end well for you, but she did get a piece of the arm on the way up. And that's going to send Tricia Clark to the line. First toss off the mark. Clark now 2 of 4 from the stripe. Tricia Clark, who has really been much more of a factor here tonight than she was in game 1. Only 4 in game 1. She's got 10 already here tonight, and we got a jump ball situation. Alternating possessions will leave it with the Lady Tigers. They get another opportunity here.
Can't ill afford to give up anything cheap, T-Roy, so got to make sure the ball goes to the outside of the perimeter.
And Rabin's going to check in and give Bailey Stallnecker a break. Rabin, the senior, parks inside, funnels it out. Brown from three, no good. Long rebound controlled by Warner. Camry on the move. Leaves it now with Enlow into the corner to Smith. They'll recycle the offense now as Smith will back it out now. Camry Warner to reset. 2 minutes left here, third quarter. Brown on a wing. Enlow open. Three on the way. No good. Rebound tipped around. Race ensues for it. Warner got tackled almost as she goes sliding out of bounds. The ball ruled to be off of Fayetteville, and it will stay with the Lady Rockets.
Good thing she has her knees protected,
Yeah.
T-Roy. She would certainly need to be able to put some kind of ointment on those knees after that slide.
Yeah, she got clipped pretty good. Warner, kick now to Smith. In low. Back out front now to Warner. Reset here. 8-point lead. Under a minute and a half left here, third quarter. Warner reverses the dribble. Picks it up now to Smith. Fayetteville really fighting through those screens right now. Brown inside. Gives it up now to Enlow. Kinsley out front. Gives it to Rabin. Back out front to Smith. Sadie penetrates. Cut off, and we got to reach in. Nope, travel first. The officials confer, and then it is called a traveling violation.
And they did have to speak with one another. One had a foul call, and the other one had a violation, T-Roy, so they went with the primary coverage area.
Kick, quick three. Morris got it. Morris steps into the three. She's got 7. Again, offense coming from more unlikely sources. Morris had only 2 in the first game, as we got a foul on Morris here. She got there a little late and fouls Enlow on the drive-by.
Enlow's having to shake that one off, T-Roy, so let's just keep an eye on her. Even though it looks like just a common foul at the moment, we certainly don't want no lingering effects to Enlow because she's having trouble with that with that right leg now after that.
Lead down to 5. 44 seconds left here, third quarter. Enlow on a wing, back out front. Warner down the lane. Camry, shot may have been partially blocked. Rebound pulled away by Morris. Quickly the other way. Ewing blows by defenders, puts it up no good. Rebound to Rabin. Here comes Warner. 22 seconds left here in the quarter. Camry tried to get it to Enlow, just ran it down. And now we got a bump on Ewing. Tiaja Ewing's first of the night. And that's going to be the 4th team foul on the Lady Tigers.
I know the 4th is huge, T-Roy, but that's pretty special for that to only be her first foul.
Yeah.
The way they play defense.
Smith against Morris. Gets inside, cut off now to Enlow. Kinsley puts it on the floor. Kick Brown. Open 3 on the way, off the mark, and that's how we'll end this third quarter here in Fayetteville with your score. Lady Rockets 42 and the Lady Tigers 37.
At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The Mayor, Board of Aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Gordon State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
Lady Rockets 8 minutes away from securing their 14th win of the season, which would assure them a winning record for this regular season. They are in a dogfight here tonight. Stallnecker with it out front. Turns the corner. Bailey down the lane. Puts it up and puts it home. Bailey Stallnecker again with a nice drive. She's got a dozen.
They scouting report, T. Roy. They keep letting Bailey play to her strength, T. Roy.
Exactly. Parks out front. Kicks on a wing. Lady Rockets now got Stallnecker out front, just trying to disrupt Fayetteville. With those long arms and athletic ability, she certainly is very capable of doing that.
It's a vision, T. Roy. Look at her peripheral.
Sheridan open three, and Elena Sheridan in the scoring column. First time tonight. Lead back down to 4. Smith in the corner. Spot up three from Sadie. Bang. Hold that hand in the cookie jar as you go down the floor. Miss Sadie Smith rings the bell from 3, and a quick timeout will take it as well.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I.
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin.
Fourth quarter underway here in Fayetteville, 47-40. Lady Rockets. Parks in the corner, quick three. This one off the mark. Rebound tipped around but controlled by Enlow. Kinsley one dribble now. They'll bring it into front court. Smith out front, gives way now to Brown. Josie. Couple of dribbles now to Warner. Fayetteville man-to-man now. Looking back door, nothing there. Smith will pop out, get it beyond the arc. Thought about the three now, Brown with it. Josie turns the corner, reach in by Parks, no call. Ball picked up, and here comes Ewing. Ewing races the other way, puts it up and in. Brown got caught that time thinking there was going to be a call, which there should have been. She stopped for just a moment. Ewing didn't, picked it up, scooped it up, and took it home.
This defense here, the tenacity of it all night.
Josie battling out front. Able to maintain possession against Clark. Picks up the dribble now to Smith. Under 6 left here, fourth quarter. 5-point ball game. This one already has eclipsed the scoring totals from that first game back in November, 39-36.
Highly entertaining, T-Roy.
It has been. Warner open. 3 on the way. Bang! Camry Warner with a big one. She's got 5, and Noble again showing the ability, if you leave her open, she can hurt you with the jumper.
She's had a couple opportunities tonight she passed up on, and I'm certainly glad she chose not to pass up on that one.
Inside Ewing. Underneath, puts it up and in. Lady Rockets trying not to foul, almost made that one too easy for Ewing.
Apparently we might have missed a scouting report on Ewing, T-Roy. She wants to get about 6 or 7 feet away from the basket and in, T-Roy.
Yeah, and she's able to do that with getting there with a dribble.
And I just want them to stop her before that, T-Roy. Shut her down somewhere around 15 feet.
Stallnecker out front. Brown now off the cut inside, and she gets hacked by Clark. Clark a little late, turning the corner, and Josie Brown catches the pass, realized she had the defender on her hip, put it up and drew the foul.
And I tell you what, T-Roy, you'll be able to speak to it much better than I will. With this defense playing the way it's playing, particularly Clark and Ewing, you want to try to take advantage of their aggressive nature and they overplay. So
yeah,
you want to try to hit them with a couple of those back doors.
Josie Brown, nice looking stroke from the free throw line. Josie now with 4. Steps back to the line here. 51-44. Lady Rockets, 4:47 left here. Fourth quarter. Second one on the way. This one got it. It rattled around and found its way through. The lead is 5 as Brown will check out. Rabin back in for the Lady Rockets. So it will be Warner, Smith, Inlow, Stallnecker, and Rabin now on the floor for the Lady Rockets. Kick Morris, matched up against Rabin. They switch the screen. As now Brown gets down the lane. Shot put up no good. Rebound pulled away by Stallnecker. Knocked away, and Brown on the reach in will pick up the foul. So Kayla Brown with her 3rd personal. So now Parks and Brown both with 3 for the Lady Tigers. They played only 6 players tonight, have the Lady Tigers. They've got 7 dressed.
It's impressive that you only have a 6-lady rotation and play at this level, T-Roy, and to play at this level for the entirety of this game and don't foul anybody out. Nobody gets disqualified.
Camry Warner with it in front court. Here comes the trap. Picks up the dribble, gives it up now to Smith. Sadie gets by Morris, kicking the corner in low. Kinsley trying to use that hip area to keep the defender off of her. Ball knocked away on the floor. And we got a timeout awarded to Fayetteville, and I'm not sure they ever were in possession of the basketball, but we'll take it anyway. 52-44 game.
If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude! There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
And we return here halfway through this 4th quarter. Lady Rockets maintaining their 8-point lead here as Ewing will bring it into front court. Ewing against Warner. Gets by her to the baseline, and we got to reach in on Camry. Camry now has become the first player to pick up her 4th. Coach Wild, it looks like he will stay with his point guard here.
I agree with that completely. Not that he needs that.
Parks gets down the lane, put it up and in, and draws the foul. A little lapse defensively there for the Lady Rockets allowed Parks to get right in front of the glass. Stallnecker trying to deflect the basketball, reaches in, picks up the foul. Bailey with her 3rd now, but that was a big bucket for Fayetteville as Parks now will step to the line.
Huge bucket, T-Roy, and lapse is the proper word. You utilize it correctly.
Caden Parks now with 11. Lead down to 5 again. Warner all the way, puts it up, shot no good. Rebound battle for Stallnecker, battling Morris. And a jump ball situation will send it the way of the Lady Tigers as Stallnecker felt like she had that one ripped away. We've seen a couple of calls that are, let's say, questionable here. That was a pretty quick jump ball situation, but I mean, you know, I could see that a little bit. The timeout given here on the other one, I didn't see that one at all.
Yeah, you got to have possession of the ball,
yeah.
And I'm not sure he was in position to be able to identify who had the ball.
Morris, long 3, this one off the mark, and Rabin wisely will let that one go out of bounds. Lady Rockets with it. Fayetteville now, they will pick up as they come into front court. In low. Thought about the deep 3, gets it to Stallnecker, underneath to Smith. Sadie puts it up, shot no good. Stallnecker rebounds, puts it up no good. Smith had it knocked away, got it back. Sadie in traffic, puts it up and draws the foul. Sadie Smith will step to the line now with a chance to get numbers 19 and 20 as she has had a big night.
It's been a huge night for her, T-Roy. when it's all said and done, my man, I'm just amazed at her offensive game, my man.
Misfired on the first free throw. She'll get another. Zakayla Brown picked up the foul. She now has 4, as Sheridan will check back in for the Lady Tigers. Parks has got 3. Brown has 4 for Fayetteville. Camry Warner with 4. Bailey Stallnecker with 3 for the Lady Rockets. As a second toss by Smith, no good. Came in and out on her. And now that 5-point lead in danger of being trimmed even further.
Sadie having to shake off her lower extremities was bothered a little bit with that contact.
Parks, quick 3. Low shot, no good. Rebound pulled away, Stallnecker. Under 3 left here, fourth quarter. Smith in the corner. Sadie, here comes a double team. Lost the handle out of bounds, and it will be back to Fayetteville. And again, that pressure, I think mentally as much as anything, beginning to take a toll a little bit on the Lady Rockets.
I was a little confused myself. I don't know if the ball got dribbled out of bounds
or
what. Okay, I couldn't quite see the line. Okay.
You're watching the clock, 2:34 as you see it on your screen and counting. Parks again, quick 3, got it. Caden Parks now with 14, and suddenly it's a 2-point lead as we approach the 2-minute mark. Warner into front court, and we got a bump. Warner stopped, and Clark continued her momentum toward Camry and picks up the foul.
That's a heads-up play, T-Roy. That heads-up play by Camry Warner that time, understanding what the defense was going to do.
4 team fouls now on Fayetteville, 2 on the Lady Rockets. We approach the 2-minute mark. Left here, fourth quarter. Lady Rockets trying to hang on. Smith open. 3 on the way. No good. That will be out of bounds off the hands of Morris as she and Brown battle for the loose ball rebound. Lady Rockets will get it back. 2:06 left. Warner to play it in. 5-second count is on. They got to get it in. In low now with it out front. 2 minutes left here in Fayetteville in a 2-point ball game. Sadie Smith needs some help. Gives it up to Warner, and we got to travel. Good defensive pressure there by the Lady Tigers. Force another turnover, and they will get it back now with a chance to tie it up or take a lead here with a 3.
They've been solid defensively all night, T-Roy, out on the perimeter.
And you've got to respect Parks outside here. She's hit a few threes. Cross court Morris matched up against Warner. Cross court, knocked away by Stallnecker, but Ewing gets it back, goes right down the lane, and couldn't get it to drop. In low. On the move, Warner. Kick Smith to the trailing in low. Kinsley stops and pops. 15-footer, no good. Rebound pulled away by Parks. On the outlet, here comes Ewing. Coach Wild urging the Lady Rockets to get back. Clark spots up 3, good. Atricia Clark, her first 3 of the night. And she has 15, and suddenly the Lady Tigers have turned an 8-point deficit into a 1-point lead. 1 minute left here in Fayetteville. Stallnecker turns the corner, gets inside the up and under, across the lane, puts it up and in. That was a big league move by Bailey Stallnecker. And right back, it's Clark answering. Fayetteville back on top by 1, and timeout taken by the Lady Tigers. Will take it as well. Don't you dare go away. 1-point game here in Fayetteville.
Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or sell your existing home, experience matters. You need a realtor versed in handling everything from a multiple offer situation to negotiating the best price for a seller. With 35 plus years of experience, you need Vicki Kane on your side to help navigate your way. She works with buyers and sellers in all price points in Middle Tennessee, and she'll use that experience to simplify the process and make it hassle-free for her clients. Give her a call at 931-580-5924. That's Vicki Kane with Buddy Tankersley Realty and Auction.
Okay, quick reset. 45 seconds left here 55-54 Fayetteville. Lady Rockets with a basketball. Lady Tigers with 4 fouls. Lady Rockets with 2. Possession arrow in favor of Forrest. Stallnecker out front. Gives it up on the weave now to Warner. Camry gets inside, a little up and under. A lot of contact, no foul. Ball punched away, and here's Morris out of there with it. Morris in rear court, and we got a reach-in foul on Sadie Smith. Sadie picked up her second. That is only the 3rd team foul. 24.6 seconds left. Fayetteville to play it in, but not before Coach John Wild will take a full timeout. We'll take it as well here in Fayetteville.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital, your pets are not just patients, they are family. We lovingly care for pets and ensure their comfort during their visit. Just ask our Forrest mascot, Rocket. We offer preventative care, surgery, dentistry, internal medicine, boarding, and grooming services to help your pet feel and look their best. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to keep Rocket happy and healthy so he can cheer on his Forrest Rockets.
Don't try to be a do-it-yourself electrician. At Elite Electrical, our team of licensed professionals brings precision and care to every project. Whether it's residential upgrades or a light commercial installation, we've got you covered. From rewiring homes to installing energy-efficient lighting for businesses, our expertise shines through in everything we do. Trust Elite Electrical to power your world with safety and excellence. Elite Electrical, your trusted partner for quality electrical services.
Lady Tigers with it as they play it in against full court pressure from the Lady Rockets. Remember, Camry Warner with 4 personals, Bailey Stallnecker with 3. Quick reach in there by Smith to give the foul. Sadie now has picked up her 3rd. 4th team foul. Next one puts Fayetteville into the bonus. That took up just over a second. And now Fayetteville will play it inside front court. Morris to work it in. Inbounds now to Clark. Clark racing against Smith. Between defenders and the reach in by Sadie now, who has picked up her 4th. That will send Clark to the line for a pair. Tricia Clark, who is 2 of 5 from the stripe tonight, Noble.
And I tell you what, there's plenty of time, T. Roy. I fully anticipate Coach Wild will call a timeout after this second free throw.
First toss by Clark is good. She will have another. Tricia Clark, 2-point lead now for Fayetteville. Second toss, just threw it up there. What was she doing?
She was trying to get an opportunity to get the rebound, T. Roy. Coach is looking at her, and she didn't understand exactly what the situation was. All she needed to do was hit the shot and go up by 3.
Yeah, exactly. Now you've opened the door for the Lady Rockets.
She was doing too much thinking, T. Roy.
Or not enough.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's the one.
56-54. 2-point game, 10 seconds left. Warner knocked away, and we got a foul on Tiaja Ewing, and now we will shoot free throws with Camry Warner. That's the 5th team foul for the Lady Tigers, and not what you wanted to have happen there.
You did not want that for the Lady Tigers, but you got to understand, that's the way they've been playing defense all night, and she didn't have any reason to think she should play it any differently.
Camry Warner calmly sinks the first one. She's got 6. This to tie it up. 56-55 Fayetteville. Second one, Warner on the way, bottom. 2 clutch free throws by Camry Warner and a timeout taken. We'll take it as well. Tie ball game here in Fayetteville.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek PLLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year-round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek PLLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
First Commerce Bank aims to provide communities with competitive banking products that meet our customers' needs. But we don't stop there. We strive to provide our banking products with superior and unparalleled customer service. First Commerce Bank's mission is to be the best at serving our customers one opportunity at a time. Call 931-364-7888 or come by our location at 4641 Nashville Highway. Our friendly staff is here to help you find products and banking services to suit your needs best. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Tie ball game. 8.6 seconds left here. Fayetteville, you want Ewing to get a handle on it. They give it up instead. Clark with it. Clark with a head of steam. Clark with the dribble. Gets inside. Clark, the runner, no good. Rebound tipped around, and we will head to bonus basketball here in Fayetteville. An overtime session, the first of the year, coming here tonight. Your score, Lady Rockets 56 and the Lady Tigers 56.
Welcome to Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for all your outdoor power equipment and rental equipment needs. Locally owned and operated here in Middle Tennessee. With 3 locations in Murfreesboro, Lewisburg, and Chapel Hill, we have dozens of rental equipment, including full-size and mini skid loaders, excavators, and more. We also offer deliveries, so you don't have to worry about moving the machine yourself. Just let our team bring what you need right to you. Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for outdoor power and equipment rental. Stop by one of our 3 locations or visit us at mactn.com.
Bonus basketball is underway here in Fayetteville. Tap controlled by the Lady Tigers. 4-minute extra session here. Ewing out front, and Noble, we were quite surprised that they gave the last shot to Clark rather than Ewing.
I certainly thought Ewing would have that ball. She plays for contact, and she is wonderful off the dribble and getting to the cup, T-Roy.
Lady Rockets now with foul difficulty. Morris inside, blocked away beautifully. Good job defending there by the Lady Rockets. In transition, Smith to the trailer, in low, fakes into the corner. Brown, deep three, bottom. Ring the bell from way downtown. Miss Josie Brown and the Lady Rockets back to the lead, but quickly the other way. Clark wanted a foul, didn't get it. The Lady Rockets clear it, and here they come. In low, out front. Gives it up now to Warner. Big for them to get the lead.
It'd be even huge if you get a shot here.
Good cut inside. We got and one. Beautiful pass from Brown to the cutting Smith, who in all-in-one motion caught it, flipped it up as Ewing had her hand in her abdomen area and pushed against Sadie Smith.
T-Roy, this changes how this whole entire 256 will go. They go up 2 scores, T-Roy 2 possessions, because they play solid defense. They'll be knockdown shots after this.
Smith converts the free throw. Sadie now with 21. Quick start here for the Lady Rockets in the overtime session. And we got a stoppage. Coach Wild is talking to the official. I don't know whether he thought Coach Wild wanted a timeout.
Coach Wild should have been talking to him about the clock, because the clock said 2:55, and it was 2:56 at the time she was shooting free throws. They didn't start the clock, T-Roy. No home cooking. No, Coach Wild don't want that. I don't want it.
Brown, she's got 4 personals, remember, as well. Parks, quick 3, shot no good. Rebound battle for out of bounds to the Lady Rockets, and that was a makeup call right there. They missed inside. First of all, Morris pushed Brown, or pushed Camry Warner to get position where she got her hands on it. It was actually off the Lady Rockets, but they gave the makeup call there. Now we got a hold on Brown, and she's just picked up her 5th. So Kayla Brown has fouled out of the contest, and that thin Lady Tiger bench has now come into play, as it's going to be Melanie Turner checking in. Ewing must have had 5 fouls as well. I didn't have her with that many, Noble.
She had to, T-Roy. There's absolutely
no way.
There's no reason you're going to bring your 7th player into the contest, and they got to sit all the way through the regulation and wait to overtime to play.
I only had her with 4.
Well, I tell you what, that changes everything. Even though that 2-possession lead was huge, Ewing going to the bench is even just as big.
Camry Warner drains another free throw, 4 of 4 from the stripe, and she's hit some big ones here. Hit 2 to tie it up.
None bigger than those 2, T-Roy, that you're talking about to tie the game and push it to overtime.
Those were pressure-packed, Noble.
Yes, indeed. Push it to overtime.
Morris, long 3, way off the mark. Ball on the floor, picked up by Stallnecker. And we got a reach in. And let's see what we got. One official wants to foul. One, I think, is going to go for the jump ball situation. Let's see who's going to win out here.
They already marching down this way, T-Roy.
Okay, the hold will be on Morris, and we'll shoot a couple of free throws. Kelly Morris has picked up her 2nd. Bailey Stallnecker now will step to the line. Stallnecker has had a big night in her first start, Noble. She had a key bucket late where she made a beautiful move right back left into the center of the lane. First toss by Bailey, good.
At last contest in which she played, T-Roy, she played some key quality minutes and came up big and put herself in position to have this first start.
Stallnecker, 2 of 2 from the stripe. 2 big ones there. And Fayetteville, who fought so hard to get back in it, sees it dwindling away as Coach Hopkins will take a timeout. 2:19 left here in the extra session. Lady Rockets by 10.
At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The Mayor, Board of Aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Horton State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
Lady Rockets, the resilient Lady Rockets. Up by 10, Morris from 3, shot no good, rebound, battle for, and we got a big spill taken there by Turner, who has just checked into the game, Melanie Turner. As we said, Fayetteville already 2 players fouled out here as Turner's going to step to the stripe.
Well, it has now turned into them just being supportive of Turner, T-Roy, because she's probably going to get a lot of love if she can knock one of these free throws down because they just going to support her, T-Roy. They didn't anticipate her getting into this contest.
And Rabin is checked back in. And Noble, you look at the scoring totals here for the Lady Rockets. Josie Brown has 8, Camry Warner has 9. If those 2 young ladies get a couple more points, Turner's first off the window, no good. You got a chance for all 5 starters to be in double figures here for the Lady Rockets.
Well, somebody will get fouled, T-Roy, so I think this may go down in the history book. All 5 starters should get get in the digits.
Second toss, no good. Rebound battle for off the leg of Parks, who was hustling for it as it went out of bounds.
Here we go, T-Roy, for the folks at home. Which two starters need to get at least one more basket?
Brown needs 2. Warner needs 1. Camry getting a little break over there. Inbounds pass knocked away as they tried to get it to Enlow. Coach Wild directing traffic over there on that Forrest sideline, trying to get the press breaker that he wants in. Remember, too, for Fayetteville, Caden Parks, she's in danger of fouling out of this game as well. Brown in rear court. Gives it up now, Smith. Across the time stripe now, Enlow with it. Kinsley out front. And we got a foul on the reach in by Morris. Morris now has picked up, I believe, her 4th. Nope, her 3rd. And Enlow will step to the line. And that may be where I had something going on. It's 3 instead of 30 one time that I gave it to Gave it to Morris.
You may have, T-Roy, and let's just go ahead and be clear. The Lady Tigers will be playing with 4 players here shortly.
Yeah, probably so. In low. First toss. Good. Second one rebounded by Stallnecker. Had it poked away from behind. Jump ball situation. Will leave it with the Lady Rockets. 67-56 as the Lady Rockets getting ready to tab win number 14 on the season. Inbounds tried to get it to Stallnecker. Bailey will run it down. Bailey gives it up top in low. Kinsley now will just hold it a little while. With the dribble. Behind the back now against Clark. And we got a 5-second violation. As Inlow just trying to dribble out a little bit of the clock.
Is it possible we missed the 5th foul on Camry?
Maybe we did. I would have thought she would have been back in there. Parks, quick 3. This one no good. Good box out by Inlow, and Stallnecker able to come in there and grab it. Back the other way. Kinsley with a dribble. Yeah, Warner had to have picked up her 5th. No, I'm behind on that. Usually pretty good on that, but tonight evidently not, as Inlow tries to step through a couple of defenders, and she is fouled there. She'll step back to the stripe.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's the only positive way of looking at it is her 5th foul, because we certainly don't want her to be out of the contest for any other reason other than disqualification.
But I don't recall her having one. She didn't get one called on her.
Well, I don't know why she would be sitting. She was sitting too early. The contest was not completely decided by the time she started sitting.
Second one in low, good. Kinsley now with 14. Lead is 12. 1 minute remaining. Lady Rockets lost an 8-point lead, had to battle back. As Stallnecker knocks it away, Parks will get it back. Parks, long 3. This one off the mark. Rebound battle for, and that'll be a foul on Sheridan. Sheridan crashing in, trying to get the offensive rebound. Will pick up the foul. Elena Sheridan. And we'll walk to the Lady Rocket end again for Kinsley in low free throws. Kinsley, 2 of 4 from the stripe tonight. The senior settles in. First toss, bang. In low now with 15. Good rhythm from the stripe. Watch her form. Bang. Oh, in and out.
Not something I keep up with, but I know she has a double-double because I know I've seen her put in quite a bit. Might even have a triple-double, T-Roy.
Long 3, no good, and we got a battle for the loose ball. Morris clears it now to Sheridan. Another 3, this one off the mark. And now we got players everywhere. Jump ball situation, and it will stay with the Lady Tigers. 30 seconds left here in overtime. Lady Tigers to play it in. 13-0 here in the extra session for the Lady Rockets. It was tied at 56 when we went to the extra session. Lady Rockets got a couple of 3s early, and they now lead it by 13, and we got a blocking foul on Anna Rabin.
Yes, T-Roy, when they read the paper and see the final score, it certainly will not tell the true story.
And it'll be Morris stepping to the free throw stripe. Callie Morris was 7 on the night, her first time at the free throw line here. Toss on the way, good. Morris now with 8. Callie Morris. Second toss, bounces around good. So Morris gets the Lady Tigers on the board here in the extra session. And we got a bump on Clark as the quick foul on Patricia Clark. And we'll go back to the Lady Rocket end now for free throws. And right now, I'm not sure the point of that exercise, Noble.
I think
unless they're just a member of the Kinsley Inlow fan club to pad her stats here tonight.
I think the official just he blew his whistle. We seen more activity throughout this contest other than that there, T-Roy. So bottom line, they down to 4 players now.
Inlow first toss, good. Yeah, Clark becomes the 3rd Lady Tiger to exit, as Addison Howes is going to check in. Sienna Borba getting set to check in along with Caden Connell here for the final run for the Lady Rockets as Enlow hit them both. Kinsley, 17 on the night as her night will be finished along with the rest of the starters. Chloe Smith checks in for the first time. Anna Rabin will stay on the floor. Again, Sienna Borba, Addison Howes, and Caden Connell in for the first time tonight. Parks, and let's see what we got here. Not sure they started the clock again. 25 seconds now. They're going to run it down to 17. 70-58 is your score. Parks again, 3-ball, no good. Rebound pulled away by Connell. Gives it up now to Borba. Final 10 seconds left here. Sienna Borba with it to Connell. Fake the three into the corner now. Howes back out front. Borba to Howes. Will not take the shot, and that is how we will close this one here in game number 1. Lady Rockets in the overtime. They outscore Fayetteville 14-2 and win it by a final of 70-58. We'll be back to put a bow on this one in just a few moments.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I...
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin.
And welcome back. Lady Rockets had to struggle to get over the hump. Noble, they led by 8 in the fourth quarter. Looked like they were going to cruise home, but Fayetteville turns on the Jets with their defense. They go up by 2. Lady Rockets had to get 2 late free throws by Camry Warner, a defensive stop to send it into overtime, but it was 14-2 in the extra session, and the Lady Rockets pick up the win.
You summed it up very well there. Like I said, anybody who did not tune in, T-Roy, and they just read it, they will not know that with 8.6 seconds remaining in regulation that Camry Warner had to go to the free throw line and knock both free throws down, T-Roy. And then keep this in mind. They had to come and do exactly what you said. On the other end, they had to stop one of the speedy guards that they've seen all year. They had to stop her penetration, slow her down slightly, and still make sure that her shot was difficult before it actually made sure that it did not go into that rim.
And again, they get the win, go to 14-11 on the season. They were led in scoring tonight by Sadie Smith, 21 tonight for the sophomore to lead all scorers. She was followed by Kinsley Enlow with 17. It was Bailey Stallnecker with 16, Camry Warner with 9, and Josie Brown with 8 tonight for the Lady Rockets with the win. And for the Lady Tigers of Fayetteville, Atricia Clark with a big night. She had 18 points. Caden Parks with 14. Tiasia Ewing, the third Lady Tiger in double figures with 12. They were followed by Callie Morris with 9. It was Elena Sheridan with 3 and Zakayla Brown with 2 tonight for the Lady Tigers. As once again, Lady Rockets win game number 1, 70-58. We'll take a commercial break, and then we'll be back with your boys action here from Fayetteville. The Rockets and the Tigers coming up next here on TC Sports 1.
If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or sell your existing home, experience matters. You need a realtor versed in handling everything from a multiple offer situation to negotiating the best price for a seller. With 35 plus years of experience, you need Vicki Kane on your side to help navigate your way. She works with buyers and sellers in all price points in Middle Tennessee, and she'll use that experience to simplify the process and make it hassle-free for her clients. Give her a call at 931-580-5924. That's Vicki Kane with Buddy Tankersley Realty and Auction.
At Lewisburg Animal Hospital, your pets are not just patients, they are family. We lovingly care for pets and ensure their comfort during their visit. Just ask our Forrest mascot, Rocket. We offer preventative care, surgery, dentistry, internal medicine, boarding, and grooming services to help your pet feel and look their best. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to keep Rocket happy and healthy so he can cheer on his Forrest Rockets.
Don't try to be a do-it-yourself electrician. At Elite Electrical, our team of licensed professionals brings precision and care to every project. Whether it's residential upgrades or a light commercial installation, we've got you covered. From rewiring homes to installing energy-efficient lighting for businesses, our expertise shines through in everything we do. Trust Elite Electrical to power your world with safety and excellence. Elite Electrical, your trusted partner for quality electrical services.
Right there. You didn't have to worry about it.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek PLLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year-round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek PLLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
First Commerce Bank aims to provide communities with competitive banking products that meet our customers' needs. But we don't stop there. We strive to provide our banking products with superior and unparalleled customer service. First Commerce Bank's mission is to be the best at serving our customers one opportunity at a time. Call 931-364-7888 or come by our location at 4641 Nashville Highway. Our friendly staff is here to help you find products and banking services to suit your needs best. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back as we get set for game number 2 here in Fayetteville. It will feature the Rockets of Coach Tyler Rumley and Coach Barry Oil, 7-15 on the season, as they will take on the Tigers of Coach Fitzgerald Hopkins, who are 3-15 coming in here tonight. A little attrition for the Tigers as their roster has dwindled quite a bit, and the biggest subtraction is no longer do they have Samuel Willoughby. Willoughby, who scored 31 of the Tigers' 51 in their opening victory over the Rockets, 51-48. That coming back on November the 26th. Willoughby not available tonight. He is no longer with the team. So that is a big blow to Fayetteville. But the Tigers have won a couple in a row. They were 1-15. They've won their last 2, so they come in here on a little roll here tonight.
Wow, you set all that up to let me know that they are playing better without Willoughby?
Well, I'm not sure. I think maybe part of that would be opponents as well. So that they're in, I guess they're part of the schedule that may not be considered quite as difficult as some of the teams that they've taken on before. Noble, you know pretty well from being in Rutherford County, Eagleville, very, very good this year. They have beaten up on the Tigers, as have a few other teams, but they won over Moore County. That was one of the teams, of course, that we've seen early in the season, and for the Raiders, they were able to beat the Rockets. The last one, of course, hurt a lot as it was at the buzzer in Chapel Hill. So that is a team that they have beaten. And of course, coming in here tonight, as we said, Fayetteville has beaten Moore County, and they also picked up a win over Huntland. So Huntland, of course, they were swept by the Rockets this season. So, you know, two of the teams that have not been at the top of their games this year that the Tigers beat here in the last two. So they're now trying to make it 3 in a row here tonight over Forrest. And the Rockets, Noble, still if they win here tonight, be win number 8. Pick up a win on Friday, 9. You can win in that first round of the tournament, get to 10 wins on the season.
And certainly something that Coach Rumley and Coach Loyal would be excited about, because I heard Coach Loyal speaking to the fact that this is when you want to be playing your best basketball. So certainly would love to put a string of wins together at this stage.
Noble, if you are just joining us, we want to reiterate what we talked about in our girls pregame tonight. If you are expecting Friday night, the way we had this set up, the Rockets and Lady Rockets are going to be locked into the 4-5 game no matter what happens on Friday night, and they are going to be locked in against Community on both sides. But what you think is whoever wins both of those games on Friday night would end up hosting on Monday night. That's how it's been in the past. But right now, the plan is Grundy County is hosting the entire tournament. That means the play-in game as well. I spoke with Coach Wild and Coach Rumley before the game, and they indicated that both staffs, principals, had been in contact with each other from Community and from Forrest. And with the inclement weather predictions for Grundy County possibly on Monday, they were wanting to play that thing closer to home. So, you know, we may have some changes, and we may know here in the next couple of days and be able to tell you what's going to happen on Friday, but it may not happen until after Friday night that they get this thing all straightened out. So one way or the other, we're going to have a couple of games for you at Grundy County on Monday night. We could have a couple of games at Community for you on Monday night, depending on whether the Vikings win. We could have a couple of games at Forrest, or we could have a split, one game in Community, one game in Forrest. Again, the winners of those games on Friday night, that's why that games are so huge. Not only is it senior night into the regular season, but the winners of those two games would receive the 4 seed. So if you get to play that thing at home like we've done in the past, that's a big, big advantage for whoever's able to win that game on Friday night.
And what you present there, T-Roy, is a lot to process, all those different scenarios, very fluid situation. But what I didn't lose sight of that I know that shouldn't be part of the conversation, but Grundy County must have a nice agent, because they get to keep the gate for all that if they have it.
No, and that's the thing, because in speaking with Coach Wild, and he went into some pretty good detail. He's going to join us at halftime, and he said, I may go into a little bit more detail with you. The thing of it is, the 4-5 games, those teams keep the gate.
Okay.
So they're not really gaining anything by hosting those games next Monday. So, you know, we're hopeful, and I'm sure as the Community fans are hopeful, that they get to play those 4-5s in either Unionville or Chapel Hill. We are, of course, partial to Chapel Hill, but you know, you don't want to have to make that trip up on the mountain if you're a team in that first round. You want to play those things at home. Now, of course, we will reiterate for you as well. We're going to be there for you that following Saturday night, the 22nd, as we will call the district championship games for both the girls and the boys here on TC Sports 1. We would love nothing better than to have some Forrest representation in those, but we will be there nonetheless to call those championship games for you. Very honored to get an opportunity to do that. But, again, a lot of fluidity surrounding the situation, and hopefully we'll have a little bit more closure for you on that situation on Friday night. So stay tuned as we get set for Game 2 here. We'll take one final break. We'll be back with your starting lineups for that second game here as the Rockets get set to take on the Tigers.
Welcome to Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for all your outdoor power equipment and rental equipment needs. Locally owned and operated here in Middle Tennessee. With 3 locations in Murfreesboro, Lewisburg, and Chapel Hill, we have dozens of rental equipment, including full-size and mini skid loaders, excavators, and more. We also offer deliveries, so you don't have to worry about moving the machine yourself. Just let our team bring what you need right to you. Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for outdoor power and equipment rental. Stop by one of our 3 locations or visit us at mactn.com.
And welcome back. If you are just joining us, Lady Rockets win our first game in overtime, 70-58. Now we get set for game number 2 here as the 7-15 Rockets take on the 3-15 Tigers here in Fayetteville. We'll go down to our public address announcer here momentarily where we will get our starting lineups for that second game here tonight in Noble. For the Rockets, you would love to. Coach Rumley talked about those last 4 games of the regular season being ones that they felt like they let get away the first time around. They wanted to perform better the second time around. They've won one of those 2. Can they get the second one here tonight?
And what Coach Rumley has to his benefit is being able to go look at the film and make the necessary adjustments.
And now our starting lineup, first of all, for the visiting Rockets.
Number 4, Matthew Davis. Number 21, Tristan Bill. Number 43, Andrew Myers. Number 44, Josh Dowd.
And it will be Dowd back in the starting lineup. Josh Dowd re-entering the starting lineup tonight, along with Matthew Yeager, Andrew Myers, John Hightower, and Tristan Gold.
Number 4, Maggie Eddie. Number 5, Siobhan Hobbs. And number 10, Eli Gross.
So it will be Townsend, Hobbs, Eddings, Gross, and Reese for the Tigers of Coach Fitzgerald Hopkins. As you're just joining us as well, there will be no Samuel Willoughby tonight. He is no longer a member of the Tiger team, and that takes away 31 points from that Tiger offensive output in game 1.
Well, you already know what my response is, T-Roy. You heard me respond to you like this quite often. You cannot replace 31 points. So the question for the Tigers now is try to figure out who wants to shine tonight. There's no Willoughby.
No, we've got a delay. One of the Fayetteville starters, I'm not sure what's happening here. I lost track of him.
He went to the locker room, apparently. I don't know why.
Maybe he had to take something off, maybe. I'm not sure. He'll come back, tuck his jersey in. Eli Gross.
Well, yeah.
So now he is set to go. And it will be Dowd and Manny Eddings to get this one underway. Ball in the air. Attack controlled by the Rockets. John Hightower matched up against Townsend as he brings it into front court. Rockets would love to get off to a good start here in Noble.
It's a good setup for them. They don't have to worry about Willoughby, so get started early.
Hightower around the gold screen, got a good look, rattled in and out, and Fayetteville quickly the other way. Quick 3, shot no good, rebound crashing in is Gold. Gold on the outlet, Myers running the floor. Andrew gets inside and taking a spill is Gross. He was a paratrooper and he had to come down eventually. And Myers did a nice thing for him as he kind of let him cushion the fall a little bit.
Andrew was awful kind to him, T-Roy. What goes up must come down.
Hightower to play it in. First foul of the night for the Tigers. Inside Gold, in traffic, flips it up and in. He is patented that little flip off the window.
Hey, give him the ball, coach, let him create.
Gold gets on the board. Thought about the 3. Mason Reese penetrates. Just had it knocked away. Townsend spins. Little 5-foot floater good. Connor Townsend gets the Tigers on the board. 2-2 ball game. Just underway here. Game number 2. Dowd and Manny Eddings going at it. As Hightower gets the screen from Myers. Gold. Kick left corner. Yeager doesn't shoot the 3. Now the kick open. Hightower 3. No good. Rebound. And Yeager knocked away. Coming from behind Townsend all the way under. He'll put it up in the end and draw the foul. Connor Townsend. Yeager was trying to bring it back out to the wing area. Townsend took a chance. Went from behind, knocked it away, picked it up, took it the distance, and drew the foul on John.
Fought through the contact, T-Roy. In your words, the hoop and the home.
Connor Townsend converts the 3-point play. He's got all 5 here early for the Tigers. They lead it by 3. Here comes some pressure now. And we've got a timeout taken by the official here. I'm not sure what happened there, Noble.
Again, T-Roy was on 6:24. They moved it down to 6:18. Shot clock, the clock didn't get started.
They've had some trouble with the clock tonight, to say the least.
Yeah, that's clock management.
Hightower steps up, shoots the 15-footer, and we got a foul on Dowd as he was trying to set the screen. Eddings trying to get over the top of it, and Josh is going to be tagged with a personal, his first. Second of the night. As here come the Tigers. Kason Reese with it top of the circle against Hightower. Quick 3 on the way. This one no good. Rebound to Gold. Looking to run. Here comes Tristan. Center of the floor. Gold. Oh, nice cross-court pass to Myers for the deuce. Head up and on a swivel. Myers knows, Noble, you don't put your head down. You don't turn your head when Gold's got the basketball. He was on the receiving end of a nice dish, and he'll finish it.
That's something I like when I see players playing with someone like a Gold. They don't sit around and just watch the game, T-Roy.
Foul on Hightower. That's a quick 2 on John. Fayetteville with it. Reese moves it up now. Gross back out front. Hobbs gets inside. Ball knocked away. Picked up by Hightower. On the turnover, here come the Rockets. John get punched away momentarily, gets it back now to Gold. Gold gets the high screen. There's the switch. Tried to go to Myers, cutting underneath, just a little bit too tall for Andrew.
Miscommunication is what that was, T-Roy. Didn't exactly complete that. Myers kind of actually came to a stop, and Gold wanted him to keep going toward the basket.
Ball knocked away against the pressure. Hightower gets a hand on it, knocks it away again out of bounds, and Fayetteville will keep possession. You may not see a lot of that from the Rockets, but occasionally we'll mix it in, a little pressure. That's one of those situations where they don't feel like they've got a tremendously deep bench that they have to pick their spots to press.
I also thought it had a lot to do with the fact they thought they could take advantage of this lineup that the Tigers had.
3 on the way, shot no good. Rebound battle for Eddings, follow no good. Rebound finally wrestled into the hands of Townsend. Reese down the lane, puts up the runner, no good. Rebound to Gold. Gold on the outlet. Hightower in front of the pack. John to Myers. Myers in the lane, off the window and in. Hanging in the air, and Noble, I think he may have got a little contact as well, but was able to get that basketball up off the window and in. Myers with a quick 4.
So he was wanting to kind of hold his face or something, so I think he felt he got hit.
Reese, good defense there by Yeager. Reese down the lane, punched away again out of bounds, and it can stay with the Tigers. Townsend to play it in underneath the bucket. Gross gets free. He'll take a long three and get Candy. Eli Gross. He had 9 in the opening game, and he was a factor from outside.
He gives him a chance to take over Willer's spot.
And we got a step through by Hightower, and a foul committed there by Connor Townsend, his first of the night. second team foul on the Tigers. 3:49 left here. First quarter, 8-6 ball game. Home folks on top, Rockets with a basketball. Hightower against the pressure. John tries to dump it over the top to Dowd, and it is out of bounds off the hands of Gross.
A lot of traffic in there that time, too, Roy.
Gold will play it in. Bounds it comes to Dowd, right back up front. Now Gold gets a deep corner three. Shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Hobbs. Fayetteville in a hurry. Here comes Reese. Reese gets into the paint, and we got a bump, and that's going to be the third on John Hightower, I do believe. No, wait a minute.
He went with Gold, too.
He went with Gold. Gold picks up his first.
And I tell you what, Hightower got an elbow to the jaw, T-Roy, so he certainly didn't need the official to go over there and call that foul.
Exactly. He came out a little worse for the wear out of that one. Fayetteville long inbound. Townsend matched up against Yeager. Ball knocked away. Hightower will pick it up. John giving chase. Shot put up and one coming up for John Hightower. Reese giving chase. He reached in late, and he will pick up the foul, and John Hightower converts the bucket. He'll go to the line looking for the three the old-fashioned way.
Hopefully Hightower has a feel for the game right now, T-Roy, because this is certainly a game you don't want to have to go sit down because of foul trouble, because you can shine on a night like tonight, T-Roy. There's a lot of opportunities for a lot of Rockets to score well tonight.
Yeah, he's going to have his basketball in his hands quite a bit tonight, Noble. We've seen that already as Hightower converts the three-point play. John on the board, and the Tigers trail now as the Rockets take a one-point lead. Sean Astolfi is checked in. Gross, another three. This one off the mark. High for the offensive rebound. Eddings gives it up to the cutter. Townsend, who puts it up and in. Connor Townsend with a bucket, and Fayetteville now retakes the lead. Hightower along the baseline, gets by the defender, puts it up and in. John Hightower with 5. Aggressive penetration there as he got around the big Manny Eddings.
Tonight could be John's night, T-Roy.
Another quick three from Fayetteville, and a bucket from downtown. That's 21 Bruce Carter, who has just checked in, and he comes in firing. Myers backs down against Gross, hangs in the air, shot blocked by Eddings. Picked back up by Hightower. Now Astolfi spins. Astolfi foul. Sean with the spin cycle. Very nicely done as he went center of the lane back toward the baseline and drew the foul.
Carter for the Tigers, Astolfi for the Rockets. Both of them sat on the bench long enough to say, hey, I can see how this game is playing. I cannot wait to get in.
Sean Astolfi steps to the strike. First off good. He has been a huge spark plug for this group. Astolfi ready. Second one on the way. This was good. And Noble, he's one of those guys that when he gets off to a good start, it really seems to mushroom for him.
He has a nice game, you know. I love his penetration quite often.
Townsend out front. Kick on a wing. Gross along the baseline. Tried to dump it inside to Eddie. Stolen away by Astolfi. Good hands by Jean. Tie game as we approach the 2-minute mark. Hightower. Kick Myers, and he traveled it. Myers on that wing wanted to go baseline, but took the extra step before he put the ball on the floor. He'll check out of the contest. Dowd back in. Now a little pressure by the Rockets. Gross. To Carter now, Townsend with it. Townsend, they left him alone. He'll take it inside, and he'll draw the foul. It's going to be on Dowd, and Dowd just happened to be in the same zip code. I think that's all it takes for him to get a foul these days.
Well, I'm going to defend Dowd on that one, too.
I am too, yeah.
There were 2 guards out here. Had either one of those decided to pick up Townsend, none of that would have ever occurred.
Exactly, and I thought Townsend was a little out of control. Dowd, I didn't think did anything that time, and he's completing his case to no avail.
Townsend was not supposed to be released from the three-point line and allowed to dribble all the way to the rim, T-Roy.
Yeah, your big picks up his second because of that defensive lapse. Townsend hits both free throws. He's had a good start to the game. He's got 9 already as Kason Davis now will check in number 13 for the Tigers. It'll be John Ugas Martinez checking in the contest, replacing Dowd, who picked up those quick 2 fouls. Tigers by 2, under 2 left here, first quarter. Astolfi thought about it. Puts it out instead to Hightower. Working around the perimeter, now Go. Fires from 15 over Edding. Shot no good, rebound pulled away by Carter. Here comes Gross the other way. Leaves it with Carter. Gives it up now to Townsend. Carter thought about it, but a good closeout there by Yeager. Carter again. 3 from the deep corner. He has come off the bench and hit 2 deep threes. Yeager, he'll stop and pop. His 3 good. The answer from Matthew Yeager. It's school lunchtime here in Fayetteville. I give Matthew Yeager a try.
I told you, T-Roy, all you have to do is sit back and watch. It's going to be a high-scoring contest.
It is. Both teams are not bashful about putting it up, as Fayetteville, a little unforced error there as they tried to get it to Davis on the sideline. Went through his hands out of bounds. The turnover back to the Rockets. And we got 49 seconds left here in the quarter. Hightower against the Fayetteville zone. Astolfi back up top. Now Jean will settle in. Thought about the 3. He'll back it out one more time. Hightower back to Astolfi. Bates now penetrates. Kicks it to Martinez. Little 5-footer will not stay. Rebound yanked away by Go. Saves it Astolfi. Step back 3. Bang! John Astolfi. He's got 5. That was very nice patience, Noble, to get free. 12 seconds left here in the quarter. Townsend got to dish it inside. Eddings with it, puts it up and calls the foul on Martinez. Eddings, a nice catch in traffic. Puts it up and in, and he'll head to the strike, trying to convert the 3.
Game.
Oh, go ahead.
I apologize. Game has the possibility, T-Roy, of asking the first one to get to 50. Very well may win this game because it could very well go close to 60, 65 points at this pace.
Yeah, 2019 here, beaten in the first quarter. Eddings toss. Good. Pounced high and came down. Got the other way quickly. Here comes Go. Tristan fires. Deep 3 off the window and in. Tristan Go good at the buzzer. And that gives the Rockets a 22-21 lead here after 1.
At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The Mayor, Board of Aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Horton State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
If you like offense, tonight is your night. 128 points scored in the opener as the Lady Rockets win 70-58. We got 43 on the board here combined after 1, 22-21. Rockets. Both teams shot extremely well in that opening quarter.
They did, and a couple of ladies from the first game had it was double-doubles, T-Roy, a couple of double-doubles as well. So could be a night for Rockets, a couple of Rockets as well, double-double.
Out front, Townsend with it, matched up against Yeager. Gives it up, Gross, comes up firing from 3. This one off the front iron, long rebound to Go. Gives it up now on the move, here comes Hightower. John gets it right back from Gold as he will set the offense now. Astolfi going back right side in that corner. They look toward him, and we got a 3-second violation. Rockets a little bit too long for that one to develop. They were going to run Astolfi into that deep corner. Pressure now by the Rockets. Gross will break it, dumps it inside Eddings. He'll put it up and in and grab the foul. second foul of the night on Tristan Goad, and Eddings is just hanging around the bucket, Noble, and he is saying, hey, I'll rebound, I'll score from 5 feet and in, and I'll play good defense.
Yes, indeed. He just happened to be at the right spot, T-Roy, with his size. All he got to do is get the ball. He's going to be very difficult. So we got a technical foul.
I'm not sure if that one went on Goad. That's now 3 on him. I'm not sure who got the technical.
I'm speculating, but maybe how although everything transpired that way, he might have said something in response down there, T-Roy.
He'll go to the bench, and I'm assuming now that he got that, so that's going to be 3.
Yes, indeed. You know basketball better than I do, my man. You added technical to those 2 personals.
Gross steps to the line to take the 2 technical free throws. His first one no good. Eli Gross with 3 on the night. And now suddenly, Tristan Goad, your big gun on the bench with 3 personals. Just 17 left here as Gross missed both technicals. Fayetteville will get the ball back.
And Gold, T-Roy, same thing I was saying about Hightower. This is certainly not a game in which you want to be sitting on the bench because of foul trouble, my man. There's plenty of offense out here to get tonight.
Alex Evans, the freshman, will check in for the first time for the Rockets. Spinning Gross, ball knocked away, picked back up by Gross. On to Carter, releases another 3. Carter off the bench, 3 of 3 from deep.
I'll ask you again, T-Roy, why is that young man coming off the bench?
I'm not sure. He has been instant offense for Fayetteville. They lead by 4. Into the corner, Hightower. John dribbles it back on the wing. Now in the corner, Evans lets it fly. 3 ball a little too strong. Pulled away by Gross. Here comes Townsend. Carter against Gustolfi now.
And the Tigers, they forgot to look at Carter. Shot that time. That's Eli Gross that time with a 3-point basket. We're going to get a timeout. We're going to get us a full timeout for the Rockets, T-Roy.
7-point ball game here in Fayetteville.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I...
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin.
And welcome back. Fayetteville has started strong here in this second quarter. 8-0 for Fayetteville here to open the quarter. They lead it by 7. Big development, Tristan Goad. 3 personal fouls. He is on the Rocket bench. Myers inside, draws the double team. Ball punched away. Hightower dives to save it. John in control, punches away. Evans will pick it up. All the way under. Gross puts it up, and he'll draw the foul on Evans. Alex Evans getting down the floor, trying to defend there, and he'll reach in on Gross, pick up the foul. Eli Gross now will head back to the line, but I'm going to tell you, Nova, I'm already looking ahead here. If you get late in the game, I think the strategy for the Rockets is going to be hack-a-manny. Eddings not a good free throw shooter. We've seen him struggle as Gross hits the free throw.
Well, here's the thing, T-Roy.
You got to be close enough for it to matter.
There you go. I can respect that because every time they foul him, he get the basket in.
Second one good by Gross. He now has 8. Lead is 9 for Fayetteville.
Got to make sure you foul Eddings before he put the shot up. the clock again, T-Roy. Yeah. And this may be one of those cases where you just have to live with it, because every once in a while you may get a parent or somebody that you let run the score clock, T-Roy.
You know, we talked about it early in that girls' game. We had seen more lively funeral homes than the atmosphere we had here tonight, but there's a few students who showed up for the boys' game making a little noise over on the other side.
Some of those are the girls' basketball team I see.
Astolfi, shot put up no good, rebound pulled away by Gross. Jean with a nice move. Noble just couldn't get the drop.
Yeah, he had a nice little floater. It just didn't get over top of the rim for him.
Davis back in. Townsend now with it out front. On the reach in Evans. He'll pick up his second foul. Alex trying to punch it away from Connor Townsend. And that is now the fourth team foul on the Rockets here, and we've still got 5:08 left here in the second quarter, so situation is not looking good here as Clayson Jones is going to check in for the first time. Jones matched up against Townsend here. Townsend picks up the dribble. Gives it up now. Davis gets it right back. Gross long three, no good. Rebound pulled away by Myers. Astolfi with it on the wing. Now Astolfi gets it back. Thought about it. Davis closes out quickly. Jones back to Yeager. He'll fire three. In and out, no good. Rebound to Eddings. Right now you got to worry about Goad being on the bench. Where is he so good at distributing the basketball and the offense that he gives? Townsend puts it up and in and draws the foul on the bump by Jones. And right now, Townsend is having a big game. He's already in double figures with 11 and got a chance to make it 12 here as he's fouled, putting that one up. Converts off that runner on the baseline, and he'll step to the strike.
Let's not lose sight of it, T-Roy. They don't have to play the same game they played when we seen Willoughby playing. They don't have to throw the ball on the inside, so there's plenty of ball to run around for the offense on this team now.
Townsend free throw, bounces around, no good. Eddings kept it alive, but he'll be over the back and will pick up the foul. Manny Eddings second. And Eddings gives them a presence inside, Noble, the rebounding and shot blocking. He's altered a couple of shots already.
He does. He has the length, T-Roy, and the jumping ability, so he plays right around the basket on both ends of the court.
Astolfi, and we're going to get an offensive foul. They're going to call Jean for the hook, as he was trying to gain an advantage with that offhand as Davis stepped out there. Tough call on Jean. It'll be his first of the night.
T-Roy, keep this in mind. I might be wrong. I thought they might have was Clayson Jones in the area. I thought he called it on 20, but he might have got the number wrong.
Maybe he did. I thought maybe he called the kind of the reach around to the clear there on Astolfi.
He might have called the illegal screen, I believe.
Hightower gets it into front court. Astolfi on the wing. It's the screen from Jones. Jean tried to go cross court with it, knocked away by Gross out of bounds. It will stay with the Rockets. Here comes Goad back in, and Noble. Right now, Fayetteville is operating on a 12-0 run to open the quarter. They lead by 11.
Remember the time on the clock, T-Roy. Coach Rumley decided it was time to put Gold back in.
Yeah. Myers gets inside, patiently gets across the lane, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. Myers, that's one part of his game, Noble, that when he gets in the paint, he doesn't get in a hurry. Feels like he has to rush something. He stayed on the floor, got the ball fake, put it up and in, and drew the foul.
He's fundamentally sound on both sides, T-Roy, both ends of the court, defensively as well.
Myers' three-point play is good as he converts on the free throw. He's got 7, and the lead is back to 8. Now a little pressure. Gross lobs it into front court, just about stolen by Yeager. Now knocked away by Jones. Carter, step back three. This one way off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Myers. Gives it up now, John Hightower to Goad. Didn't take the three. Cross court now to Yeager. Back to Goad. This time he'll take it. 3-ball, good. Tristan Gold from downtown. Second triple of the night for him. He's got 8. Lead now back to 5, and they have cut that lead by 6 since Gold's been back in, and Coach Hopkins will take a timeout trying to stem the tide in a 5-point ball game.
If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality board.
And welcome back. Fayetteville will play it inside front court. Tigers lead it by 5, under 3 left here. Second quarter in Fayetteville. Penetration inside and losing that ball out of bounds as Townsend got in deep that time, and the Rockets did not help him out, Noble.
Did not, T-Roy. Keep in mind, Gold came off the bench, T-Roy, with 3:44 in the game, down 11.
Gold will fire another 3. High arcing jumper, no good. Dowd with a rebound, puts it up and draws the foul. That's what you want from the big fella. Good, aggressive offensive rebounding there by Josh Dowd.
And he knew exactly what to do with it, T-Roy. Took it right back up, 2 dribbles.
Dowd first toss, no good. He'll get another. Swayze Chambers, 23, picks up the foul, his second. Dowd's second one, and they'll say as a lane violation as he stepped across. Missed them both, and we'll go back the other way. Fayetteville again against some pressure here, as the Rockets now have not made it quite as easy for Fayetteville to step into those open threes. Gross over the top. Gives it back up front, Hobbs. They'll swing it, Carter. Spot up 3, way off the mark again. The rebound pinballed around out of bounds, and it will go to the Rockets. Went off 2 or 3 players before it finally ends up with Forrest. We approach the 2-minute mark. Left here, second quarter. Rockets with a basketball, trail by 8. Hightower from 3, got it. John Hightower from downtown. John with 8. Rockets now with a run. 9-0 run here by Forrest to get back within 2. Carter almost traveled with it.
Yeah, he got real lucky not to drag that foot, T-Roy.
Townsend now out front. Gives way. Hobbs behind the back. In the corner. Quick 3 on the way. This one no good. Good box out by Gold on the outlet. Tries to find Yeager, who wasn't looking that time. He was trying to get to a spot. Gold thought he was going to head straight to the bucket. Turnover gives it back to the Tigers. Fayetteville. Gross in front court. Gives it up to a cutting Townsend, who flips it up there. It will not count. He traveled first. I thought that was a good call.
Yes, indeed. He got in there, T-Roy, and messed around and found a couple big black jerseys off in there, T-Roy, and his footing wasn't in the proper position to be able to maneuver.
And that's just not where you want him to be. He's got caught in there a couple of times now. Evans on the wing. Gets the screen from Dowd. Kicks in the corner now to Hightower. Looks inside, goes high post Myers. Gets inside, nice little drop step by Myers. He puts it up and in. He's got 9. Tie game as we're under a minute left. Rockets have battled back. Fayetteville started the quarter on a 12-0 run. Rockets have battled back with 11 of their own to tie it. 3 from the corner, Gross, no good. Long rebound controlled by the Tigers. Gross gets it back now to Townsend. Gross from the corner thought about it. Townsend now with 30 seconds left. Hobbs settling in that right corner. He's telling Carter to stay out front. Tigers going to play for the final shot of the quarter. Myers out top defensively trying to frustrate the ball handlers. Kick Gross along the baseline. Little runner, no good, and we got a foul. And that's going to be Tristan Goad, and that'll be 4. Coming over to try to take the charge, picks up the foul, and that is a big, big development here, folks.
That's the biggest play Gross has made all night, T-Roy. That has some long-term ramifications to that.
Wait a minute. They gave that to Evans.
Okay.
Hallelujah if you're a Rocket fan. Thought they were going to give it to Goad as he was trying to take the charge. Gross missed the first free throw. Second one on the way, good. Rockets with time. Under 10 left here, second quarter. Evans. Hightower out front. Got to get a shot off. John will fire. Good if it goes. He got it at the buzzer. John Hightower sends the Rockets to the break with the lead at 36-34. We'll be back with Coach John Wild after this.
If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
And welcome back here at halftime as John Hightower with the heroics to end the second quarter. Tristan Goad with a buzzer beater to end the first. Rockets lead at 36-34 as we are joined here at halftime by Rocket head basketball coach Mr. John Wild. And, Coach, as you said, not easy, but got it done in crunch time.
Yeah, you know, we had a lead throughout, and they called us and took the lead. And I told the kids after the game that could have cracked, right? I mean,
yeah.
But pretty resilient, and we didn't. And I think that's like the third or fourth time that we've squandered a lead and we've somehow got it back and won. So that's a sign, I think, of growth and just maturity and just be able to fight through adversities. And when you do that, you know, you've grown, and it's the coming of what I think is a pretty good team, and then moving forward a pretty good team into the next couple seasons, because you go through stuff like that.
And I think too, you assured yourself of a winning regular season with the win tonight. I think that's a big accomplishment considering what you were looking at coming into this season. That's one of the things I'm sure that you talked about, and now you got other goals ahead.
Yeah, I'm really proud of them. It's 14, I think, and I was looking at, it's kind of funny, I was looking through that today, and I think it's the most Lady Rocket team's won since Jeremy left, I think.
Yeah.
So really proud of them. They have been so coachable and just listened to everything that we've given them, and they've tried to do it, and you know they want to win, and they're sponges. They just want to soak it all up because they want to please, and I've really had a good time coaching them. I have. They're just a great group, and I'm so proud of what they've done. And I always tell them, but I'm even more proud because I know the steps that you can take moving forward.
Balance tonight. You had 8, 9, and then 3 other players in double figures tonight. So you were within 3 points basically of having everybody in double figures. Brown with 8, Warner with 9, and then of course. You got great contributions. Enlow, 17 tonight. Sadie Smith, 21, and Bailey Stallnecker, 16 in her first start.
Yeah, and 16 and 12.
Yeah.
And she's done a great job the last 2 games. And, we made a change, right? We're playing 5 guards, and we worked on it really hard yesterday. And, again, great teammates. Kids have responded.
Anna came off the bench. I thought it did a good job for us, and they cheer for each other. And when you've got a culture like that and kids that really like each other, it just makes it so much easier, and it makes your team better. Can't say enough about Sadie and what she's done the last 3 weeks to a month. Really has grown, had another huge game. Kinsley made shots. Josie made a huge shot in overtime to get us started. Camry, 2 huge free throws.
Yes.
You know, they're at the end. And I'll say this, and I called her out today in a positive way during the shoot-around. She's climbed from like the mid-50s into the low 70s from the foul line. But again, it's just work and it's reps, and she knew she had to do it, and she's just gone after it, and it's just the toughness she has, and she's such a competitor.
Now, Coach, you get yourself in a position for Friday night. Senior night, of course, you want to win for those seniors, but you got a big contest because if you do win on Friday night, you secure the 4 seed. The winner of that game takes the 4 seed, but as we were talking about, we thought in the past that automatically the 4 got you a host position for that 4 or 5 play-in game, but not necessarily the case.
So the whole tournament's at Grundy County, and even the play-in games at Grundy. I've never been a part of a district where it's gone like this, but you know, I've been the 5 plenty of times and the 6 plenty of times playing on the road at the 4 and the 3. But it's just the way it is, right? So, you know, if we do, you know, we're going to play community regardless again on Monday, and it's scheduled to be at Grundy County. So we'll show up. If that's where we're to go, we'll show up and play. Now there's, you know, weather that's, you know, maybe coming in. So administration's kind of been talking with communities administration, and, you know, maybe that game, just according on how those discussions go, could be at our place or community on Monday. That's unknown. I'll let them handle that. They do a great job in what they do. And but anyway, you know, wherever it is, you know, we'll show up and we'll play Monday. We're going to play community, you know, wherever it is. And it's kind of a funny situation, I know, because we play Friday and turn around playing Monday. But, you know, we're going out to win every game that we ever play. And, you know, the kids will, and we'll prepare for whoever it is and, you know, where it is, and just keep going like we've been doing.
Delicate balance for Friday and Monday. You want to win that game Friday, but do you keep anything in your back pocket for Monday?
Well, I think if it's at Grundy, you do.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But I sure would like to play at home. So, you know, you just like.
We would like for you too as well.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, so, you know, you're always going to save something this time of year. And, you know, we've been doing some stuff here lately. We've added some stuff which are just counters off some of the stuff we've done, and we've had some success to it. So we'll see what we can pull out of our hat the next couple of days in practice.
Coach Wild, 2 questions. First one, let's look at the stat sheet. Bailey Stallnecker, you've already highlighted her, and I appreciate that. 16 and 12, right?
Great game. Yep.
The game I was watching, I initially seen Kinsley Enlow distributing the ball.
Right.
Would you happen to have somewhere in your stat sheet how many assists she had?
I don't. I can get it on Huddle Assist in the morning, but, you know, Kinsley's a very unselfish player. She gets everybody involved. She's a shooter, and I tell her to shoot, but, you know, she very seldom forces shots. And she did a great job tonight, you know, distributing the ball and finding teammates, and that's what makes her a good basketball player, and that's why she'll have a lot of success at the next level at UT Southern. Really proud of her, and I'm glad I've got to coach her. Wish I had her another year. She's been really good.
Good deal. And because I've seen a lot of opportunities that Sadie was able to take advantage of because Enlow got her the ball. But my other question that I want to ask, you were talking about maybe saving something in the basket if we go to Grundy County. Walk me through, how does this new day and age work with film study and coaches? Do you all still transfer tapes and send them to other coaches, or how does that work this day and age now?
So there's some guys that won't share, or gals, whatever. I always share because the way I look at it, they're gonna find it somehow. So I've particularly as I've gotten older, I've shared, and I've just tried to help people out that way. Since I've been here, every tape I've ever asked for, I've gotten. So anyway, you know, there's a lot of film study this year at this point in the season. I'm sure Susan gets tired of my laptop being out on that couch all the time. We're in the den together, but she understands it's this time of year, right? So and I talking about the film study, the kids have really done a good job. You know, we try to clip stuff out and we'll send them, you know, some huddle clips and on a reel, and you know that they'll watch it and we'll watch it as a team. But they've really done a good job on their own watching. And I'd say Sadie Smith's the leader of that. She's always locked in, but the other ones are locked in too. And when you got a team that does stuff outside of what we're doing and doing it on their own, something is like watching film and learning. It's such a good thing, and I'm glad they've been able to do that.
Well, I just think part of the culture, and you talked about it, is just everybody buying in, and that's been great.
It's been really fun. I'm glad Angie and Jacob hired me, and
we're glad they hired you as well.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting to coach in my wife's hometown and where my kids went to school. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cool, and you know, I love these kids, and they've been so responsive. It's just awesome.
Coach, hey, we wish you continued success. As always, we enjoy having you at halftime.
Well, yeah, appreciate the development of friendship I've had with y'all, and again, I appreciate what you do for every sport at Forrest.
Thank you so much. Coach John Wild we didn't feel like it was very long. We wasted a whole halftime. We didn't waste it, but we've had a whole halftime here. They're ready to start on the other end and back the other way quickly. Rockets get an opportunity, cannot get it to drop, and then we got a foul. And that's something we're going to have to monitor here is Dowd just picks up another foul, his third. So Dowd with 3, Goad with 3, Evans with 3 for the Rockets as we begin this third quarter of action, Noble, and that's not where you want to be.
You certainly do not want to be in a highly contested matchup, T-Roy. It's a 2-point game with a whole lot of time remaining.
Ball kicked but picked up. No call there as they go the other way quickly. Hightower inside, flips it up and in. John Hightower had a big first half, hit the bucket to end it. He's now got 13 on the night.
Think about it, T-Roy. He was setting himself up to where he was going to have to go sit down on the bench.
4-point lead. Just underway here, third quarter in Fayetteville. Inside Hobbs. Gets it back in the paint. Kicks it. 3 ball on the way. High-arcing shot, no good. Rebound on a good box out by Goad. Flips it out. Yeager on the run. Gets inside. Shot left it a little short. And on the reach in, Matthews going to pick up the foul. Yeager's first, team's second. And Noel, that's 2, and we are not a minute into this third quarter. That's where they had some trouble in that second quarter.
Yeager played for the contact that time, T-Roy, and threw his shot off balance.
Kason Reese with it against Matthew Yeager. Townsend with a dribble on the wing now. Carter, he lit it up early but cooled off late in the half.
He got real cold, T-Roy.
Step back 3 on the way. Too strong and a rebound by Astolfi. Good box out by the Rockets. Hobbs had a quick 3. Ball punched away. Hightower gets it back. John gives it up now. Go down the lane to the left hand. Good. Tristan in double figures now. Carter in rear court as now the Rockets have taken a 6-point lead, and Coach Hopkins will take a timeout. 30-second variety. We'll take a break.
Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home.
And welcome back. Rockets, first 4 here of the quarter. Lead stretched to 6. Now remember, Fayetteville had taken a 12-point lead as they fire from 3 there. First bucket of the night for Shannon Hobbs. Rockets came storming back and took the lead as Astolfi fires from 3. Shot no good. Rebound kept alive by the Rockets, but into the hands of Townsend. They battled back in a good run by the Rockets. So Fayetteville taking that timeout when it got to 6. Again, Hobbs from 3, and again he connects. He won't get any style points on that, Noble, but it was right down the middle.
Hey, he's put a lot of them up, T-Roy. In the first 4 he put up, I kept wondering why he was shooting, but I see why in the last 2.
Try to get it inside to Goad, stolen away, and here they go the other way. Ball knocked away. Hightower with the theft. He'll put it up and in. John Hightower, 15 for him. He was a pickpocket in rear court and then paid it off with a bucket. Townsend penetrates. Runner, no good. Good box out. Myers will clear it. Gives it up to Goad, ready to go the other way. In front court of Stolfi. Goes baseline. Jean spins in the paint, puts it up. Got it partially blocked. Myers will pick it up, put it up, and score it. And he draws the foul. Andrew Myers now in double figures with 11 in Noble. He is what you call an efficient player. He doesn't shoot the ball much, but he gets points off of every attempt.
My man, I know they use terms like this often, T-Roy, but he seems to be the glue, my man, because every time you talk to me about a Rocket player in foul trouble, he always finds a way to do the intangibles when somebody goes to the bench.
Exactly. Bruce Carter picks up the foul, his first of the night. 3-point play converted by Myers. He's got 12, and the lead is 5. Under 5 left here, third quarter. Hobbs inside, kicks cross court. Carter, he'll fire another 3, and he got it. Starts this second half the way he started the first. He's got 4 triples now. Lead back down to 2. Yeager on the wing. Thought about it. Kicks in the corner now to Hightower. John. Hobbs steps over before he can pull the trigger. Stolfi now. John out front. Kick now. Hightower. Pulls it up. Baseline jumper, no good. Crashing the glass is Goad. He'll get it back, put it up and in. Goad kept it alive, was quick enough to go back and get it, put it up and in. He's got a dozen.
Crashing the board is a good way of calling it that way, T-Roy. He crashed it.
Hobbs in the corner, guarded closely by Evans. Now Townsend, and we got a reach-in foul on Matthew Yeager, his second. And that will be the third team foul on the Rockets. Fayetteville to play it in. Underneath, they get it. Backing his way in. Little half hook. Got it. Kason Reese, his first 2 of the night. Lead back to 2. Myers up and under. Can't get off the shot. Now Hightower. Underneath, he'll kick out front. Nice ball movement. Astolfi open 3, cans it. That was really nicely done by the Rockets.
Hightower threw it inside there. Ball kicked it out to Yeager, kicked it right back in to Gold, and then boom, knock it down to Astolfi.
Astolfi with 8. Lead is 5. Reese hangs in the air, puts it up and in. Reese, the floater, he's got back-to-back buckets and a timeout taken. We'll take it as well. Rockets by 3.
To buy your dream home or sell your existing home, experience matters. You need a realtor versed in handling everything from a multiple offer situation to negotiating the best price for a seller. With 35 plus years of experience, you need Vicki Kane on your side to help navigate your way. She works with buyers and sellers in all price points in Middle Tennessee, and she'll use that experience to simplify the process and make it hassle-free for her clients. Give her a call at 931-580-5924. That's Vicki Kane with Buddy Tankersley Realty and Auction.
Moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
Back and forth action here, 50-47 Rockets. They've got the basketball as they'll bring it into front court. Fayetteville now looks like they'll go to a little zone here as Hightower kicks it to Evans, who's checked back in. Alex Evans, the freshman, with it. Goes on a wing, tipped, but into the hands of Yeager. Gets it inside. Myers backs his way down over Townsend and puts it up and in. Townsend no match that time for Myers. as Andrew having another solid game. He's got 14. Ball knocked away by Myers. Andrew with it on the run. Here comes Gold, racing down the floor, puts it up and in. The faster the better for Gold, man. He can really turn it on with the dribble.
Don't lose sight. It was Andrew Myers who pushed that. He pushed the ball up into Gold's hand, T-Roy, and let Gold do the rest.
Lead is 7. Gold now with 14. Rockets picking up the pressure. Townsend along the baseline, and we got a bump on Yeager. Matthews foul now, his third. And Fayetteville will play it in underneath their own bucket.
How many dribbles did it take Gold to get from half court, T-Roy?
About 3. He was flying. Out front, Reese with it. Penetrates inside, cut off. Kick in the corner. Hobbs, step back 3, no good. Rebound battle for out of bounds, and it will stay with the Tigers. Gold and Evans battling with Manny Eddings down inside. Along the baseline, Townsend gets inside, poked away by Gold, and Tristan will pick up a 4. Gold's going to head over and talk to Coach Tyler Rumley. At this point, man, I understand the aggressiveness on Gold, wanting to make the play, but you got to know what you mean to your team right there. You don't want him to sit for an extended period as Townsend misses the free throw.
T-Roy, something to keep an eye on. 4-1 differential in the foul category. Certainly in favor of the home team, T-Roy.
7-point lead when Gold checks out. That'll be another thing to keep an eye on.
It will, 2:07.
In front court, Evans kicks out front, Hightower. John with the dribble. Goes baseline, continues underneath, and he'll be fouled. Tried to go reverse layup, and over the top, Kason Reese picks up the foul. His second. Oh, check that third now on Reese. Hightower's going to step back to the line where he'll take 2 here. John 15 on the night. 1 of 1 from the stripe thus far.
I think Myers and Hightower both still have plenty of game left in them, T-Roy. That fourth quarter is going to be huge for the both of them.
Yes, sir. Hightower hits the free throw. John now with 16. Looks over towards Coach Rumley. Settles in for that second one. It is on the way, and it is good. Hightower now 3 of 3 from the stripe. Lead is 8. Under 2 left here, third quarter. Inside, Townsend hangs in the air, and we got a jump ball. Good job by Yeager reaching in there to get that jump ball situation. It will stay with the Tigers, but good hustle by Yeager. Townsend to play it in. Lobs it out front. Reese with it. Gets it right back. Now gives away to Townsend. Hobbs lost the handle out of bounds. Errant pass leads to the turnover. And the Rockets now have a chance to get that lead into double figures here, Noble.
They certainly do. At give them opportunity to try to go stretch it out double figures before we get to the fourth quarter. Maybe Gold to come back with the 3-minute off of the fourth quarter.
Stolfi around the Myers screen. Jean kicks it now, Hightower. Low block Myers, knocked away from behind. Andrew gets it back. Kicks it back out, Hightower. Spot up 3, bang. John Hightower is money tonight. Noble at one point, Fayetteville's lead at its biggest was 33-22. They have been outscored 37-15 since that point. Hobbs fall away, no good. Rebound, Hightower pushing. John on the move. Gives it up now, Yeager. Cross court, left corner. Astolfi, spot up 3, bang. That was a soft jumper from the deep corner. Astolfi in double figures now with 11. And the lead is 14 suddenly for the Rockets. Under a minute left here, third quarter. Hobbs inside, puts it up and in. Astolfi went for the steal, came up empty, and that allowed Hobbs to get it home. Here comes the pressure. Hightower breaks it easily. John, kick in the corner. Astolfi. He'll fire from 15. In and out, no good. Myers in traffic. Pulls away the rebound, and he'll be fouled. Andrew Myers staying with it. We got a technical on Eddings. Gave that extra little bump to Myers and right in front of the official, and he's going to be tagged with a technical.
He gave him 2 of them. He got a foul for the first one. He got a technical for the second one, T-Roy. He bumped him twice.
Myers is going to step to the stripe. 17 seconds left here in the quarter.
T-Roy, don't lose sight. It takes a lot of heart to play with the way Myers just played to get that rebound from Eddings. You got to play with a lot of heart, T-Roy. There's a lot of physicality that's required to go down in there and play in the trenches.
12-point lead, Noble, and think about it. We said it was 33-22 in the second quarter, Fayetteville. From that point, it is 40-17 Rockets.
You better at math than I am, T-Roy. It was 3:44 on the clock in the second quarter. 3 minutes and 44 seconds remaining, and the Rockets was down 11, T-Roy.
Hightower will step in to take the technicals. First toss, John, got it. John has got the Midas touch tonight, Noble. Everything he touches turn into buckets.
I tell you what, my man, think about it. I may be wrong. He has not picked up a foul since he reset, right?
Yes, he has played very, very well tonight. Second one on the way, good. Hightower having a big night, Noble. He is 5 of 5 from the line.
We almost had to play without this guard play, T-Roy. Hightower need to stay in the game, my man. Playing like this, my man, stay out of foul trouble.
He's got 22. Final 10 seconds of the quarter. Astolfi penetrates. Kick, Hightower. Fakes, now he'll fire just inside the arc, and he got it. Hightower is absolutely electric as he rings the bell again. He's got 24, and the lead is 16 as we end the third quarter. But he's killing it. And our Rocket cheerleaders here between quarters, and Noble, what a big third quarter for Forrest.
Huge, T-Roy. Think about it. 3:44 remaining in the second quarter, down 11. 33-22 in favor of the Tigers. You take the 3:44 off of that, add 8 minutes to it, T-Roy, over the course of 11 minutes and 44 seconds game time.
Noble, that was a 30-point quarter for the Rockets. They outscored Fayetteville 30-16 in the third quarter.
That's impressive, T-Roy. Got to go ahead and finish the deal, though, gentlemen.
Hightower gets inside, wraps it back out front. Astolfi, another open three. This one no good. Eddings crashing the glass, and we got to travel. Went down in a heap of his other teammates there, and he travels with basketball. Rockets get it back. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Rockets by 16. Evans into the corner. Hightower. John. Here comes the trap. Frees it now to Evans. Dumps it inside Myers. Nice catch. Andrew off the window and in. That's almost too easy for Myers. He gets it that close, you could pretty much count it.
And I tell you what, that was not an easy shot as well. It was highly contested.
No, and really, again, his patience in the paint, Noble. He doesn't get in too big a hurry.
Fundamentally sound, T-Roy, on both ends of the court. Look at his defense.
Eddings backs his way in, and they're going to foul Myers here. First of the night on Andrew Myers.
I asked you this before, T-Roy, and I'll ask you again. Has Andrew Myers sat down? I probably missed it. He probably took a seat somewhere, right?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure. He may have been in here the whole time.
I may be missing it, T-Roy. I call him the glue, my man. I don't think he sits down very often.
Eddings, 1 of 2. Rebound pulled away by Hightower. John on the move in front court. Goes underneath Evans. Back out front, and Alex stepped on the inline as Clayson Jones now back in the game for the Rockets. Giving Dowd and Gold a little rest over there. with the luxury now of keeping Gold on the bench as Hobbs fires from three, no good. Rebound to Jones on a nice box out. You can keep Gold over there for a long time right now with a 17-point lead.
Yeah, I think they just going to go ahead and secure this, playing this way.
Hightower says, you know what, let me just take things into my own hands again. He has done a beautiful job, Noble, with his hesitation dribble tonight.
Not only that, T-Roy, I want to go on and give him all of it, T-Roy. Not only the hesitation dribble, but even when he has managed to penetrate, he's found a way to kick that thing out to the right player, T-Roy. He's made the right play all the time, even pump faking on the three-point line occasionally.
He has. He has done everything asked and then some tonight. Free throw, good. He has been locked in at the stripe as well, Noble. He is now 6 of 6 from the line. Dowd's going to check back in, giving Myers a blow. Myers, another big night for him. He's got 16.
There it is. That confirms it. I know he sat down at least once. He's getting ready to have a seat now.
Second toss, Hightower, bang. He doesn't even let the announcer jinx come in talking about how good he is at the line. 7 of 7.
There's no jinx, my man. He put the time in.
70-51. Lead has ballooned to 19 now. Hobbs on the wing. Kicks it inside, and they try to go cross court on the bounce pass to Chambers. The big fella at about 6'4", he was looking at that pass somewhere around 6 foot, and it went down at his feet. Out of bounds, turnover.
Yeah, they bounced it down low, T-Roy.
Hightower blows by him again. John for the lay-in. John Hightower, it is his world tonight.
It is, my man. The world is yours, John.
28 now for Hightower. Inside Chambers, got a good point-blank shot there, puts it home for his first 2 of the night, and that stops the bleeding momentarily. Approaching 6 minutes remaining. Astolfi. And there's going to be a hold there on Carter, who picks up his second. Right now, Noble, you can see the Rocket ball handlers are being able to navigate the potential traps very well, getting free and finding the open player.
Hey, great ball handling skills, T-Roy. I told you this game might hit 70, but I wasn't expecting an 85 game, T-Roy.
Astolfi steps up in a 3. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by Carter of Fayetteville. On the outlet in front of the pack, Townsend. He'll put it up and in. And they're going to call a foul on Clayson Jones after the shot there. Kind of gives Townsend a little bump. They're going to count the bucket, and Clayson will pick up the foul. Townsend to the stripe, and Noble, he got off to a great start. He has cooled off a little bit thanks to that great Rocket defense.
Yeah, defense became stifling, T-Roy.
And we got an official conference here. I'm not sure what they were confirming. They counted the bucket.
They certainly did count it.
Okay. Rockets get it back. Over the top of the pressure, Astolfi. John with the dribble. Try to go over the top. Jones thinking that Dowd was going to break a little bit further underneath the bucket. Overshot him, and it will be Gold and Myers set to check back in for the Rockets.
You got to have 2 check out.
Astolfi and Jones to the Rocket bench, and now they'll up the tempo with the pressure a little bit defensively. Now they'll back out of it. 5.5 just under remaining here. Hobbs out front, puts it on the floor. Kick now, Carter, 3 ball, no good. Rebound to Hightower. John on the run, blows by. John inside, in traffic. Kick, Gold, open 3, bang! Splash down, Tristan Gold, his 3rd of the night. He's got 15. Yeager, or check that, blocked by Dowd. Here comes Gold to Evans, wanted to get it back, and it was Townsend on the reach in. Oh, check that, they're going to get Evans. They're going to say that Townsend had indeed successfully completed the steal.
We were getting ready to get a little entertainment, T-Roy.
We were about to. Dillingham will check in for the first time now. 20-point lead here for the Rockets. Carter, deep 3. This one way off the mark. Out of bounds and back to the Rockets.
The young man there got cold, T-Roy.
He did. He was smoking hot when he came in. He hit his first jumper of the third quarter, but he has cooled back off again. Dillingham out of the trap to Yeager. Inside, they try to get it to Dowd and threw it away. Here comes Fayetteville. Kason Reese. Top of the circle, matched up against Yeager. Carter looks inside to Chambers. Now Hobbs with it. Reese cannot get off a shot, knocked away by Yeager, but they'll call Reese for the travel. Again, good defense. Rockets stayed on their feet that time, didn't go for the fake of Reese.
They certainly did, T-Roy. There's been a lot of solid play, particularly in this second half on defense.
Gold, step back three, high arcing jumper, no good. Rebound, Myers, he'll put it up and in. Has he missed a shot tonight, Noble?
I tell you what, not on my stat sheet he has not, but I tell you what, I don't keep stats very well.
I don't recall him missing a shot. He's got 18.
I got him.
Knocked away again. Here comes Gold. All the way under, and he'll put it up and in. Tristan Gold. 79 points for the Rockets. Under 4 minutes left here, fourth quarter. And the Tigers are going to take a timeout. It has been all Rockets here in the second half. We'll take a break.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I.
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin.
From the 3:42 mark of the second quarter up until this present time, the Rockets have outscored Fayetteville 57-22. They lead by 24, stolen away, quickly the other way. Jones all the way under and blocked from behind, but cleared by the Rockets. Evans out front. They'll kick three on the way, no good. Martinez battling inside. It'll be out of bounds and back to the Rockets. Gage Matlock with the three. Almost saw that one go down.
Yes, it did, T-Roy. Nice shot, nice rotation. Good look he had.
Dillingham will play it in. Evans in the corner. Step back, three on the way. In and out, no good. Martinez with a rebound. Back to Dillingham. Flips it up and in. Will Dillingham with a bucket on the assist from Martinez. 3 minutes remaining. Kick out front now. Reese with it. Go cross court 20 into the contest for the first time. J.J. Askins. Hobbs, he'll fire a deep three. No good. Rebound to Matlock. Leaves it now with Evans as they head the other way. Rocket reserves getting some time here. Dillingham. Martinez came out to set the screen. Matlock now with it. Knocked away. Gets it back now, Martinez. Fayetteville off the turnover. Runs it the other way. Quick pull up on the way and good by Kason Reese. Reese with half a dozen. Out of bounds. We got a whistle and we'll have substitutions in for the Rockets. It's going to be, see, I know that is Howes checking in. That's Camden Howes and also Maverick Burnett for the Rockets. Inbounds it comes. Out front, they'll run it down in rear court. Turnover over and back. We'll give it now back to Fayetteville. Rockets will pick up win number 8 on the season, Noel.
Yes, indeed, in fine fashion, T. Roy.
Give them a little confidence heading into Friday night against Community.
You put up 80-some points against anybody, that's going to give you confidence.
Fayetteville on a wing. Working it around now. Reese down the lane. Hangs in the air, puts it up no good. A rebound to Martinez. Dillingham on the move. Barnett flares out. 3 ball. This one off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Kason Davis, and we go the other way. Reese will kick it. Atkins knocked away. Matlock. Ball on the floor, picked up by the Rockets. Burnett. Kick Howes. Deep 3 from the corner. This one no good. Rebound pulled away. Fayetteville in transition. Reese goes behind the back. Now along the baseline. Up and under. May have gotten partially blocked by Martinez. We will go quickly the other way in transition. Matlock. Ball knocked away. Picked up by Davis. And a reach-in foul committed by Gage Matlock. His first of the night. Fayetteville will play it in. We're under a minute left here at Fayetteville as the Rockets will go to 8-15 on the season. They'll drop the Tigers to 3-16 with a very impressive showing mid-second quarter on. Plenty to be happy about if you're a Rocket tonight. John Hightower had a beautiful evening.
It's a special night, T. Roy. It's a special night for Hightower.
Inside pass off the hands of the intended target. That was Atkins. Or Askins, I'm sorry. Let's see if the Rockets reserves can put any more on the board. Maverick Burnett. Frees it now to Dillingham. Underneath, calling for it, Matlock. Stolen away, and here come the Tigers. Reese pulls up, 15-footer good. Reese with 8. Final 10 seconds. Dillingham the other way. Underneath Martinez, he'll put it up and in. John Ugas Martinez with the game's final points, and that puts an exclamation point on a big win by the Rockets. Your final here tonight in Fayetteville. It is Forrest 83 and Fayetteville 59. We'll be this one up after these commercial messages.
If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
Offensive explosion here tonight for the Rockets as they win by a final of 83-59. Big story tonight. It was John Hightower, 28 points to lead everyone here tonight. He was joined in double figures by Tristan Goad with 19. It was Andrew Myers with 18 and Jean Astolfi with 11. 4 Rockets in double figures. Also tonight, Matthew Yeager with 3. It was Will Dillingham with 2 tonight, and John Ugas Martinez. The final points of the game, 2 for him tonight. For Fayetteville quickly, it is Connor Townsend with 14, Shannon Hobbs with 8, Manny Eddings with 6, Eli Gross had 6 on the night, Gross with 9 on the night. Also tonight for the Tigers, it was Bruce Carter with 12, Kason Reese with 8, and Swayze Chambers with 2. Everybody getting out of here quickly tonight. We'll do a quick wrap. Do want to remind you, we'll be back with you on Friday night, senior night in Chapel Hill, as it will be community. The Vikings and Queens making the short trip over. Once again, your final here in our game number 2, it is 83-59 Forrest. And until next time, for my tag team partner and good buddy, Mr. Noble Mays, our production engineer, Mr. Jay Schillig, and our cameraman, Mr. Taylor Williams, this is Troy Cash, and have yourselves a great night, everyone. You have been watching Rocket Sports live here on TC Sports 1. Good night, everybody.